back in because we did a it was supposed to be back to back reactions, and we ended up doing a deep dive on that video. Um, so let's see. Parenting, Hardwick soft. Should you settle? Black girl luxury a scam? Oh my goodness. Wow, there's a lot that people have submitted behind the scenes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Stitch, if anyone comes with this love language thing, rolling my eyes. Huh, let's see what this is right here. Let's see.
Yeah, you shouldn't have posted that because now.
Um, okay. I guess we'll take a look at this real quick. Somebody submitted this. We're just doing our back-to-back reactions. We just we're just gonna keep going. So let's see what this is right here. Hmm. Okay, so this. Oh, hold on, I got it. Thing is not. It's supposed to be already pre-set up, but it's not. So I'm not really sure why. Okay, so it says here, my grandpa coming over to get food from my grandma every other week, even though they've been divorced for 20 years and he's remarried. All right, so there's some music playing in the background. So we're just going to play the first part without the music. And then, so I guess this is him eating at the grandma's house. And he comes, okay, and then the girl starts speaking. So let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, you shouldn't have posted that because now people on Twitter are calling your grandma stupid. You not giving any additional context to such a wild statement is setting her up. All your video shows is that your grandfather never made enough room for her to be emotionally available to anyone else but him. He remarried, but she sure didn't, because no man would tolerate his presence that often. What you showed is a perfect example of what happens when you raise women to believe their sole purpose lies in pleasing men and fulfilling their needs. This beautifully illustrates how women will sacrifice their options and freedom for a man's comfort. Because why has he eaten there 520 times since they divorced 20 years ago? Yes, I did the math. This smells like the typical, if I can't have you, no one else can. That's sad. So, do you have anything else to say, or is this the end of your grandma's story of endless servitude to a man who gets to have his cake and eat it too? This pisses me off so bad.
Oh, man. Whoa. Well, she seemed like she was. Hold on. Wow. Well, it seems like she was upset by that. She's doing a lot of projecting into their scenario. We really don't know why he's coming over. We don't know whether she doesn't want any other man. We really don't know. We don't know. I don't know. My thought on this initially, because I'd seen this video before, I thought it was sad. I thought it was sad to the wife that he has now. There are different people with different attachment styles, and to me, it sounds like he could have a little bit of the avoidant attachment style where he's never fully in any relationship. So they got divorced for a reason 20 years ago, but I guess he's still going to let his current wife know that there's a plate waiting for him over at his ex's house for 20 years, coming over every other week. I don't know. This, to me, it seems like some boundaries need to be set. I don't understand why she's serving him. If he was coming there simply because he needed, hold on, gotta get this. If he was coming over there simply because he needed some food, I don't know, something about this to me speaks of lack of boundaries. I don't understand how he's married to a new woman and now he's continuously inviting another woman's energy, him going over there. It's just, I don't know. And then what else is he doing? Is he just coming, eating, and then leaving? Or is he sitting up in there, spending the whole day there? Are there children that are still there? But if that's your grandpa, then is he coming over there to see the grandchildren? Because I don't see him talking to anybody. I don't see him laughing. I just see him there eating. Is it that his current wife can't cook? What is the situation? I don't know. And if she can't cook, then why does he have other people in the relationship? Why is he not focusing on trying to figure out how to maximize the skills that she does have? I don't know. To me, it sounds like he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, which probably led to them not being together anymore in the first place. I honestly, I can't call it. The clip is too short. It doesn't have context. And even I can only project what it is that I feel on the inside to it. All right, so let's get the next video up. I'm reacting to your videos first, and then looks like Susie Q sent something here. Let's see what this is. Hold on, is there? Hold on. I've been trying. Okay, so this is another TikTok, but look at this. Look at this. This is bizarre. This is bizarre. All right, so it looks like, oh, hold on, it's just this music, I gotta turn it down. All right, so, okay, I really need a good woman in my life. I don't need lectures, but reality. I just turned 70, so I'm ready. Please tell me this is not for real. Please tell me that somebody else created this caption. This man is in the final stages of his life. And he's saying, I just turned 70, so I'm ready. No. No, 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 no. I know somebody else created this. I know. No, because ain't no doggone way. But this speaks to the delusion of so many of these people that they squander their youth. They squander the good years that they have. They squander it chasing a bunch of different type of women, living irresponsibly, doing this, that, and that. And he's still talking about, I don't need lectures with a lowercase I. He don't even know how to type on the internet. Okay, I really need a good woman in my life. Woman is capitalized, but I is not. This is unbelievable. He says he doesn't need lectures, but reality, the reality of it is that you wasted your time, sir. You wasted your time. Let me pause this because it's going by too much in the background. I mean, come on. And if he's 70, I mean, this is an 80-year-old man if there was one. This is not, because look, this is not a man who was 69 last year. This is an 80-year-old man. And now he's come around to talk about he needs a good woman. I really need a good woman. The urgency. How many of you want to bet that he has some sort of illnesses and he's looking with a nurse with a purse? How many of you? I mean, when he had the youth, when he had the vigor, when his testosterone was pumping and his cheeks were filled out. Now his cheeks are sunken and hollow. His face hairs are all white. And now he's talking about, I just turned 70, so I'm ready. Sir, you cannot be for real. You cannot. I refuse to believe that this is real. Somebody write to me and tell me that this is a skit post, because ain't no doggone way. Ain't no doggone way at all. I don't even have nothing else to say on this. But you know what? This is the fate of many a people who spent their years. Like if he said, my wife died, well, he probably ran her into the ground. But if he said, I'm a widow and I'm looking to remarry, that's a whole different story than this talking about I just turned 70, so I'm ready. You weren't ready before 70? When you were 30, when you were 20, when you were 40, 50, 60, 65? At none of those times. And you know, in the Black community, Black men are treated as the prize. So you know there were many women who laid themselves down at his feet. There were women who did everything that he wanted them to do, but she probably didn't look good enough. This man is probably a commitment phobe. He probably spent all his days running from commitment only to be there in his twilight years as the light's about to go out, up there talking about I'm ready, hat fishing so he's not showing his balding head and thin hair and scalp and livers. Listen, so he's not showing his balding head and thin hair and liver spot scalp. Yeah, no, no. All right, let's get to the next one. This is unbelievable. That is grotesque. Somebody said geriatric peen. Let me get the timer on. We're going to be taking a movement break in about 26 minutes. Let me go back to, let me pull a few more from, so it looks like Tonya sent something on Facebook. Erica Mena explains why she calls Spice a blue monkey. I can't even use their stuff inside my video because Love and Hip Hop be getting my whole video for copyright. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Queen.
Let's see.
You thought that your version of love would change me, but
Lord have mercy. Let's see what we have here. It looks like the dust is blowing on screen number 2. Let's see what he got to say. This says straight from the horse's mouth. So let's see what he's saying. Thank you for this post. Let's see.
Queen, you thought that your version of love would change me, but in turn, it has only changed you. Your version of love has changed you from a woman of esteemed beauty and vigor into a woman who is now bitter and too blinded by my lies to ever see or receive the truth. I hurt you on purpose because I feel I have no purpose. And since I feel that you are worthless, I see you as not being worth it. Worth me giving you my heart unbroken, although I know that you deserve it. Because I hate myself, I put you through hell. And I make it a point to remind you every day of the many ways that you are imperfect. I am dead to life and your version of love, yet you keep trying to raise me. Foolishly thinking that your God is going to save me. Religiously thinking that your prayers are going to change me when I see no need in changing. I often wonder why you do not hate me and why you feel as though you cannot escape me. But then I am reminded of the moment when you let me in and simultaneously you became me.
What?
And as wicked as I am, you, my sweet, are just as evil, you see. You hate you just as much as I hate me. So in essence, we are equals. That monster of ugliness you have become is from everything that we have been through. Indeed, I see it and I feed it because I am the one who put it in you. I find delight in your feelings of inadequacy because successfully I am the cause of you feeling less than. I sit back with laughter as I watch you painfully bear the burden of everything that you are stressed with. I often wonder why... I can remember the moment when you let me in and allowed me.
You know what? Listen, when you all send me stuff, try to find the original without the music because the music becomes problematic playing it on the live video. All right, editor, you know to just cut that part out. Let's take it back just a few seconds so we could patch it together.
I can remember the moment when you let me in and allowed me to destroy everything that you were blessed with. You will never leave me. But indeed, I will leave you, and when I do, misery is all that you will be left with. I promise you this. I am honest with this. I will never love you no matter how much I try to pretend. When I am nice to you, internally I am despising you because you celebrate pain every time you refuse to recognize this truth. Truth being that I will use you until I get desperately sick and tired of you. I could spit in your face, piss on your grave, and you would still look at me and wish that I changed. I can abuse you, bruise you, ignore you like I never knew you, only for you to look at me with sorrow in your eyes because your feelings remain. You should feel pitiful and ashamed. You are not strong, you are weak to me, insignificant and obsolete to me. You are as fragile as sand, and when the rain comes, I will stand back and watch just how quickly you sink for me. Why is it that with such a high regard you think of me, and you reach for me, and you plead for me? There is not a king in me, no matter how much you try to convince yourself that one can be seen in me. Leave me, I implore you, because eventually I'm going to do nothing but destroy you. I'm going to take your life, your pride, your smile, your shine, your virtue, and your joy too. I'm going to get worse as our time increases, and during the moment when you are at your weakest, I'm going to do something to drastically hurt you before I leave you where you weep in pieces. Please stop telling yourself it will get better, because it will not. And I will experience this cynical pleasure each time I watch you cry. Yes, I began by addressing you as queen because I do see her, but you do not care about her, so why should I? This pointless thing we have is not real to me. What is it that you feel for me? I have beaten you down to your lowest point and you are still with me. Why? I disrespect you because I am bored. I use your body in ways that make you feel like a whore. I have done so many obviously hurtful things to push you away, and you always come back for more. I've grown comfortable with abusing you, apologizing, and then abusing you again. I've made you feel so much shame that you alienate yourself from your family and your friends. Masterfully, I've made you think that no other man will ever want you, and that powerful faith you once had now comes back in pitiful, sporadic moments. Honestly, the only time that I kind of like you is when I'm able to look down on you when you are feeling the most regretful and hopeless. But you will regard these words as me just venting and remain in this bondage blind with eyes wide open. Please know, it is my goal to extinguish the last bit of light you have, which is your soul. And then I will go once I know that you are completely broken. Sincerely, the man you think your love is going to change. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. You know, he said everything. What more does he need to say? As a self-love specialist, I see the truth in what it is that he's saying, and I hope that you hearing it straight from the horse's mouth will penetrate deep into you. Understand that there are many different types of people out there of whom you will come into contact with. You will come into contact with people like him. You will come into contact with people who are amazing. You will come into contact with people in between. And it's really up to you to decide what is right for you. How do you want to be treated? Because I know he didn't come in the door acting like that. He saw an opening, he saw the weaknesses, he asked questions, and then he knew how he could stab that knife in and then twist it. This man said everything that needed to be said. That you two are different sides of the mirror, one looking at the other. The person who is longing to be abused finds the person who's longing to abuse. And I want you to look at your relationships and pay attention to the dynamic that exists in them. Do the internal work, get a therapist, find ways to heal on the inside, because like he said, he is not going to change. And if you are looking for redemption, if you're looking to heal the relationship that you had with a father who left or a mother who couldn't love you, get the therapy that you need to heal those relationships inside therapy, because you cannot heal it through another person. You can't even heal it through the original offending person. You can't. The only thing that you can do is heal the trauma that you have inside. That's all you can do. Speaking of which, I am doing a live in-person event in April where we are going to have a day of healing and hypnotherapy and healing, a day of it. I just booked the theater today, so look for the tickets on my website, because there's a lot of work that we need to do. And I'm so glad that he brought this up, because he said everything that needed to be said, that he's not going to change, that he enjoys it, that he's going to stay around until the very last moment that you are broken and lost, and then he's going to step over your crumpled body and walk away. Remember my saying that these men are not looking for a mate, they're looking for a mat. And you can never be able to flatten yourself out flat enough for them to not step on you and wonder why there's any bumps there disturbing their foot. So, no. He said everything that needed to be said. Thank you to the person who sent this, because if you need to hear it again for it to sink in, I don't know who needs to hear it, but you're in a dynamic like this right now, or one that is beginning in the early warning stages right now. You cannot change them. The only person that you can change is yourself, to figure out why you think that something like that is acceptable to begin with. That was deep. That was deep, 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 deep. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Wow, this is deep. That was really, really deep. That was deep. We have 16 minutes before the break, so let me go back to my text squad and see what other gems you all have here for me. All right. Michelle says, I misunderstood the assignment. Miss Lady has sent a lot of links. Let me see what this is. Oh, hold on. This is that. Whew, man. All right, so this is about the color purple. All right, so what I'm going to do is, after this one, I'm going to jump to, you know what, we'll do this for 15 more minutes, and then I am going to go to my list and start reacting from there, because there's still a lot of videos that I want us to go over that I've curated throughout this week. So let us see what this is here. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Let this situation with Taraji teach you what I've always known. Black excellence is a scam. It's a You fell for that. I didn't fall for that. You fell for that, dum-dum. It's a scam. I've noticed that anybody who's been labeled with the Black excellent card, they have things in common. Let's list them. They're allegedly powerful. They're allegedly influential. They're allegedly wealthy. They allegedly have some form of fame, celebrity, or notoriety. All of those things, right? All of those things are alleged. Out of all of those things, most of those things really are perception. That's what Black excellence is, really. It's Black perception. It's how much are you far removed from the connotations, the negative connotations that are associated with Blackness. The farther you are removed from that, the more excellent that you claim to be. But the thing about perception is, it's what we think is going on. It's what we think you got. It's how we look at you. At the end of the day, that perception don't pay bills. It don't keep the lights on. It don't keep food in the fridge, and it don't keep clothes on your back. But when you are that of Black
Why his little beanie is flapping in the back like that?
excellence, and you come into the room navigating like that, you've been told that, you've been given the nice tweets, you've been given the flowers, and you say, well, I'm so excellent, I need my excellence to be matched with a monetary value. I need my excellence not to just be perceived. I need it to be in the tangible. I don't just want the compliments, though. I need dollar signs. The minute that starts to happen is the minute the excellence drop and you back to just Black.
Is that how it is?
We liked you in this and this. You really are talented. You're gifted. It's amazing how you really are amazing, but we can't do that for you. Because though I don't perceive you as Black like that, you is Black to me, still. Though I don't perceive you as Black like that, I perceive you as excellent Black. When you start to want the tangible, when you start to want the real power, when you start to want the ownership, when you want to really start to be compensated for that excellence, oh no, you Black, sister. You Blacks. I can't give you. And the saddest part of it all is a lot of them know how grateful we are to be in the room. that perception is meant to be our compensation. Oh no, I can give you the 250, but I know that that's not a lot, after taxes and you pay your team, but we perceive you as excellent. We're not gonna call you the N-word. We're not gonna follow you in stores. You're gonna get invited to the red carpet.
I'm confused as to what he's talking about here, especially with Taraji as the example, because Oprah is the offending party and Oprah is black. So what are we talking about with that, though?
We don't assume you steal. We look at you as one of the successful ones, one of the ones who made it out. I feel like we did a great job. I feel like you really did really good. You are really excellent. That becomes your compensation, your perception. And the minute you ask for the tangible, I'm not lying, y'all. The minute you ask for the tangible, you back to blackity black like that.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? Listen.
Let the situation with Taraji teach you.
I mean, he said everything there. I don't know what else to say. Black excellence. I don't know. I don't know. This is his opinion. He's the authority on it. When it comes to self-love, that's my wheelhouse. So if I could say anything on this, I don't know. Is it true? I mean, you all have to answer in the comments for me. Is it true that Black excellence is a scam, that there really is no such thing because Black people are not receiving their due? I don't know. The people who are not receiving their due are the ones who other people is setting the fee for them. The people who are negotiating their own fee are the ones who are receiving that in kind. There could be some racial, some gender, there could be a lot of different things going on here. So I honestly, I don't know. This isn't my specialty. So I'm going to leave it up to you all in the comments to comment on this. This is very interesting, though. Interesting indeed. Okay, so Miss Lady, I see that you submitted a lot of links behind the scenes. I need to limit the amount that one person submits. Otherwise, the whole show is going to be just one person's curation. So if somebody is going to send something, I need you to send something that is short, like 5 minutes and under, has a self-love lesson for Black women. Primarily, that's the focus of the show. And have the description and have it be something that has gone viral this week. And I think that's pretty much it. But choose, like, if you're going to submit, let's submit at max 3. And make sure that they are the must, like you feel in your whole heart, spirit, everything, that it must be reacted to by me. All right, so Nikki has something here. Let's see. Oh, Black Girl Luxury is a scam. Let me see. Hold on. Oh. Okay, let's see. This just intrigued me, so I wanted to see what it was about. So let's take a listen to it real quick.
I hate to say it, but Black Girl Luxury is out.
Black Girl Luxury is the perfect case study for the way that the Black community feels towards Black women. It's no secret that Black women sit at the intersection between misogyny and racism, and then it kind of doubles down when we're dealing with our own race, because we deal with internalized racism, colorism, texturism, featureism, all of the isms. I observed is that luxury really did not start on TikTok. It kind of started on Instagram through the IG models, beautiful women, nice lifestyles. But one of the things that I believe that they had on their side is racial ambiguity. And then in sub conversations where we're talking about challenging the strong Black woman concept, I feel like strong black woman has a look to it. And I think that when you take certain women that look a certain way outside of the context of being in servitude to other people or being very laborious towards other people, and you stick them in doing Chanel unboxings and Louis Vuitton and all of these other spaces, it challenges the way that people feel towards certain black women. I think that they want for darker skinned black women, unambiguous black women, to be stuck serving other people all the time. The idea of being luxurious means that you're also self-serving, and I feel like that's a thought that we need to challenge. And the only way that I can articulate it without dragging the historical context is that everybody wasn't outside with us in the field. Still to this day, there's this conditioning behind the entitlement to black women in their labor. You see them enjoying things that are just for them. It's interesting to watch how triggering that was for everybody. And like I said, on the other side of that intersection is misogyny, where it's like men are more valuable than women, but then also what happens because of that, things that are traditionally masculine are made to be more valuable than things that are traditionally feminine. And so the thoughts, the ideas, the interests of a man are more revered than the thoughts, the ideas, and the interests of a woman. And we see that all the time. We see how people roll their eyes at women that love Beyonce or Taylor Swift or Stanley Cups, or how the girls went out to see the Barbie movie. It's like it's always this challenge when women do something that doesn't really garner or the benefit of anybody else. Because if you saw a black man that was decently educated, decently earning, like how we see in the black women luxury community, and he loved to travel or he loved to golf, really things that have no benefit to anybody else, nobody would bat an eye. And this is not me saying that none of the critiques of the black girl luxury are valid, because there are some valid critiques. I have always maintained that there's a difference of luxury as a lived experience versus luxury as an aesthetic. And I definitely think that some of the girls took the aesthetic and ran with it and made it into something that doesn't reflect the true ethos of luxury as a lived experience.
Ooh.
I hate to say it, but black girl luxury is out.
Black girl luxury is
Wow. You know what? This right here brings to mind that there is some research that I need to do about the interpreted and demanded servitude of black women, where we are expected to continuously be in service to others. This again isn't a topic that's my specialty, so I can't really add much insight on this. I have to learn myself, because this is more along the lines of black studies, and I just am not very well versed in that at all. But this is a compelling conversation. Is it true that unambiguous black women are seen, that the strong black woman, that there's an aesthetic to the strong black woman, and that the vision of her is one which is meant to be struggling in servitude, serving others, and perpetually positioned in a certain station in life? That's very interesting. And I would personally have to do more research on that myself, because my specialty is self-love. Like, if we're going to talk about ways that you as an individual can take action to love yourself. Now, she touched on a part in the end with black girl luxury, the aesthetic of it versus the actual lived experience of it. Now, it's not self-loving to live outside of your means. And yes, part of the movement has shifted into people being highly materialistic, flaunting things that they can't really afford, living on a dollar and a dime, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, and etc. But just living outside of their financial means, and that being the backbone of the luxuriousness that we see, rather than the carefreeness of it. I think that it is important for black girl luxury to remain and to evolve, because a few years back, when I was looking for images, I was creating this project a few years back, and I needed high class, high end images of black women who were doing well and looking wealthy and in designer clothes and luxury cars and just looking fabulous. And when I was looking for these images, there were none. Even, what was it, about 8 years ago when I was creating this product. And because I was looking for stock photography and there was none. If you looked for luxurious woman, wealthy woman with fancy car, the only women that you would see would be, right? And upon further like deeper dive, even today, like they've started adding images of ethnic women on these stock photography websites. However, what they're calling black are really women who are biracial, multiracial, etc. It's not the dark skinned, unambiguous woman with the full lips and the full nose. It's not that. So there's definitely a lot that's lacking. But what is the alternative? Like, we can't just continue to allow ourselves to be seen as the field N words and that we're meant for struggle and we're meant to have a hard life. No, we have to continue to show images of black women just existing, living, loving, laughing, and being free. But if you're enslaving yourself to luxury, buying things that you can't afford, that's not freedom. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. All right, we have about a minute. Let me put a little more time on the clock because we're going to be taking our break. I'm going to jump to somebody else in the text notification squad that has sent through. So Nikki is sending something of a man following a woman home. Okay, POV, you find out your date might be a racist, so you dip and he follows you home. Oh, goodness, this sounds treacherous. Let's see what this is.
For a second, like,
do not get aggressive with me
I'm
at
not
all.
aggressive, but I'm asking you to be honest with me, and you weren't.
I'm so
what was my option?
bewildered, and I am
again? I would have never heard from you. I've been down this road.
Okay, but you don't know me. You don't know me. Why would you follow me home? I feel so unsafe right now. The fact that you followed me home, like,
I don't care.
when I
did not mean it that way. I said I am the furthest from racist person, but I'm not.
No, you're not. Because the furthest person from racist would never use that word.
My God. All right, I'm calling my black friends right now. So you
no,
can
I don't.
No, I'm being so fucking serious.
I don't
right now.
want.
No, because
no.
I am not. Yes, because I drove an hour.
What kind of respect do you have?
What kind of respect did you receive? For what type of respect did I get when you left me at the fucking bar, you bitch? Huh? What kind of fucking respect did I get when I spent $300 on you, you fucking cunt? Alright, go fuck yourself!
Oh my God.
For a second, like,
do not get aggressive with.
Okay, so this right here was very frightening. See, you can't play these games with these people out here engaging in conversations and stuff like that with these people who you know or see to be unhinged. I mean, this makes for great content that he started screaming and acting crazy at the end. However, you have to think of yourself and keep yourself safe first and foremost before we start thinking about gathering content. If you're recording because you want to get a record of his face, his license plates, and all of this other stuff, that's a much different story. And if recording is your last resort, okay, yes, by all means. However, keep yourself safe first. It seems like her window was down while this guy was acting up. He followed her to her home. And she's recording. Call the police. Call the police. I don't even know what to say because you're going to need something for the record for the police, and the recording is great. So I hope that the police were already called. I don't even know what to say. Ladies, what is the option and the alternative out there? Not to go on dates? because apparently she didn't get in the same car with him. What is she supposed to do now? Be looking behind to see, am I being followed, et cetera, et cetera. Like, this is unbelievable. I honestly don't know but you see someone is saying she should have been on the phone with the police. Yeah, you know what? I can see how, but see, the thing is, if she's on the phone with the police, right? Listen, first of all, police don't always answer right away. 911 doesn't always answer right away, depending on the city, state, et cetera, that you're in. So you can call them, and if they answer, the interaction can be recorded on their machines. However, if they don't answer, then what he's doing and how he's behaving is not going to be on the record. Are we going to have to get cameras that we keep inside of our cars so that they can begin recording? Are we going to have to walk around with audio recorders or video recorders so that we can be able to use our phones to dial the police and still be getting the recording at the same time? This is frightening. This is frightening. That's Nikki, exactly. The thing is that we need proof. I honestly don't know what the solution to this is, because people are using online dating to meet people, to go out, it's time for us to take our movement break. Okay. So people are using these websites. Oh, hold on. People are using online dating to meet people, to go out, to find love. And some of the people on these sites are unhinged. And some of the people are good people. You'd never know. A date is supposed to be a time in which you see where a person is at mentally, physically, etc. Maybe one of the things that we're going to have to start doing is only going out in the daytime. I honestly don't know what else to say, because it seems like we're going to have to go out in the daytime in well-lit areas so that if there is someone following you, that you can see what's going on. I only hope that she lives in an apartment building and she parked very far away. I only hope, because I hope she doesn't live in a house so that he knows exactly where she lays her head at night, because apparently, he's upset about the fact that he says he drove an hour. He claims he spent $300 on the date. And then also, we don't even know if this is a skit, because we've been tricked before in the past, but these things do happen. This right here is the next level of unhinged. And people are losing their lives. Women are losing their lives, especially melanated women, because they don't take our disappearance seriously out there. So we got to be, and someone is saying a lot of people are very deceitful. Absolutely. The thing is, you can have FaceTimes with people and talk. Look, we're going to have to start having FaceTime pre-dates so that we can see people, how they move, how their eyes move, this, that, and the other. We're going to have to start running background checks over this. I don't know. We're getting into some very dangerous times where people are not getting the help that they need before they're going out there on the streets. And what's happening is that there are a lot of people who are outside relationships who are outside of relationships for a damn good reason. And they're out here on these dating sites, multiple sites, looking for a fish to catch, because they know that they can't catch them in real life because of the instabilities that they have. This right here was frightening. This was frightening. I don't even know the solution. Give me your answers below. Whoo! Oh my goodness, that was frightening. As a woman, to me, that right there was just was terrible. All right, so let's see. I want to hear. We're getting ready to go out on our next movement break. But let's see. Choose the type of music choose a genre of music that we should go to our next break to. Type it inside the comments. I'm going to let you all choose the music, because we need to get up and move if we're going to be here doing these videos. And when we come back from this break, I'm going to start reacting to the videos that I've curated for you all. And so we're going to come back with TKO's choice after this. So come on, let me see. So the options we have are pop, jazz, hip hop, funk, country, rock, classical, R&B, soul. We got Afro beats, we got acoustic, but I need something that's, that's okay. So jazz might be a little too slow for us to move to, but they do have that popping jazz. So that's a vote for jazz. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. We have soca. Unfortunately, we don't have. Let's see, trap. Let's see, trap. Really, UK drill music, reggae, contemporary jazz. Let's see if we have some reggae on here. Let's see if we have some reggae. REGGAE, reggae music. Let's see if we have some reggae here. So let's see, beats per minute. Let's find some really fast reggae that we can dance to. 159 beats per minute. Let's see. Far from Kingston. Okay. Let me see. This still feels a little slow. Let's go. Let's increase the beats per minute. Now we up to 180 beats per minute. Let's see. Dub sideways. Let's see what this is. You know what? This that type of music that you get yourself some. Listen. Get up out of your seat because we getting ready to take our first break. Listen. Hey. Come on, spin that, turn that. Come on, turn that butter and churn it. Churn that. Get down low, and low. Come on, low. Do the flow. Come on. This is the type of music that you just get into a corner somewhere. Come on. Come on. Listen. If you are, what are we gonna do? Let's we did calves last time. So let's see. Let me hold on. Let me turn the music down a little bit. What body part should we work on? We did calves the last time. So let's see. You know what we can do? Come on. Let's get some arm workout on. So let's move our arms to the wave. Come on. Put your arms up in the air and just wave them. Keep them up, don't put them down. And we're gonna be back in 2 minutes. So can you keep your arms up for 2 minutes and then go over? Once you start to get tired, you can put it over your head, but then go back to the wave. Don't put them down. 2 minutes. And I'll see you all in 2 and 2. There's gonna be some QR codes up on the screen. Make sure you contribute to the broadcast, support the show, and I'll see you all back in 2 minutes. Hey! Hey! my goodness, I have never moved my arms so long. Are your shoulders hurting? Listen, come with me and just stretch this out. Just get a nice, good shoulder stretch on there. Because this music was so sweet that working out didn't even feel like a thing. You see, I'm sweating. Oh, this was so good. Come on, stretch out that shoulder. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, that was so good, wasn't it? I was just like, hey. What you know about that? Hey, come on, stretch it out. Woo. Oh my goodness. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Oh, that was so good. Whew. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome. All right, we're doing back-to-back reactions, and we were doing knockout choice before, and now we're getting ready to do my choice. We're going to. Oh, if you were doing your arm workout during the break, go ahead and throw up a 1. Whew, goodness. Lady says, I just got here and just so happened to be playing dance hall. I know that's right. Welcome. All right, let's check these apples real quick. Oh, my shoulders. But you know what? When I have these beautiful shoulders in my dress, don't say nothing. I hope you were doing yours too. Did you all do yours? Because I sure was doing mine. Oh, my gosh. Whew, my shoulders are snake arm movement. Good for the heart chakra. Nice. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, my goodness. Whew. I need to put on some, because I went and sweat myself out. Oh, okay, so good. People were doing the movements. People were doing them. I'm happy to hear that. Whew. All right. Man, listen. Okay. Let us go and find the next few videos that we're going to be reacting to. Let me go to my IG because I have a bunch in IG that I have saved. Oh my goodness. Man. Movement breaks you can do whether you're laying down or not, because I was listening to some video laying down this morning and I was like, I don't feel like getting up, but if I could just, flex a muscle or two that I have while I'm laying down, then you can do that too. Just flex and release. Even if you're laying down, just do something. All right, so the videos that I have to do reactions to, that I put inside my reactions list. All right. Okay, I saw a version of this video many years ago, but why are there so few videos in my reaction list? Guy gives his explanation of why some black men don't value black women. Let me see if I can find this video someplace else because, let's see. Okay, Guy gives reaction why some black men don't value black women, because this one has like music and stuff in it, and gosh, I'm not logged in over here. Let me close these windows and go here. I want to find this video without the music. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll just go straight to, I'll go to TikTok and just respond from here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here, let's do this. Oh, that music was good, wasn't it? That was really good. I'm so glad I decided to get a new music source because I was tired of what was happening with the last. Okay, so here, I saw this and thought that it needed a conversation. You know, I'm happy that I asked the knockouts to provide links because then I get to react to things that I wouldn't have, that I've never seen and would not have been able to see. This is a woman doing a proposal. Let's see. So the children are coming out. There's some song playing. Uncle Chris, aka Dad, will you marry mommy? And the little baby's like, hi, Daddy. Okay, so here, this video is going to get problems with the music. Oh, I forgot to check the apples. You know what? I'm gonna send some more apple. I'm gonna check the apples after a few videos. Give me just 1 second. All right, so I want you to hear the little baby say, hi, Daddy. So here. Here. Uncle Chris, aka Dad, will you marry mommy? And she's like, hi, Daddy. And look, you see him shaking his head. You see that he is balding on top. You see he's standing there with his shoulders hunched in. He has on a t-shirt that says King. And this woman has on a t-shirt that says Queen. Take a look at this. Okay.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, the pressure is on you, not on him. Not on him, on me. Yeah, not on didn't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, the pressure is on you, not on him. Not on him, on me. But I have loved this man for forever. We have a child together and we have a family together. I know he doesn't think much of this little shin thing that we've done today, but I want.
So she's saying, I've loved this man for forever. We have a child together. We have a family together. And then she says this part that I think is really important. I know he doesn't think much of this little shindig that we put together. This man is miserable. He doesn't appreciate the party you threw for him. A shindig is a party. He doesn't appreciate the party.
I wanted to find out. We've known each other for 10 years.
10 years.
I wanted to know if he'd spend the rest of his life with me.
He's looking to the side. He's not into it. It's just, I mean, what's going on here? He's not even looking at her. This is a man who has some severe issues on the inside. Remember the video we played just a few videos back with the guy who was talking about, I will never appreciate you. I will never change. I'm going to take and abuse you until you have nothing left.
Yes or no, Chris? That's it. Yes or no?
As an African.
And she's saying, yes or no, Chris, that's it. Yes or no. And he's saying, as an African, let's hear what he has to say.
Yes or no, Chris? That's it. Yes or no?
As an African man, you have to do it the proper way.
I'll go and kiss her, man. We want to see that. We want to see some kiss, right?
So he's like, as an African man, you have to do this the right way. I don't know if he's meaning that he's the one that's supposed to propose, because if he was going to propose, he would have done that already. You've known him for 10 years. So I don't know if the right way is for her to come and get down on one knee. I don't know what it is that he's referring to, but you can see that he's apprehensive. This is not the way you want to marry a person. This is not how you want to do it.
Hey, them juice.
Show us what you do, bro. Come on.
My whole mouth is
Look, what the hell is this? Look, I just need you to look. Look. Ladies, let me tell you something. Please, please, love yourself enough. Love yourself enough that you at least require somebody showing up for you and matching your energy. And listen, I understand that there are many different types of attachment styles. He most likely is the avoidant and she most likely is the anxious. So that he's continuously moving back and she's continuously coming in. But what is that doing to your self-love and your self-esteem? What is chasing after a person who's moving back and moving away? Listen, these people are not joking. The avoidant attachment style persons, they really do not think that you are good enough. They really think that there's somebody out there that's better. You may know that you all are a good fit, but this person does not have the emotional intelligence or the bandwidth to be able to see that you are a good fit. He has to do the internal work on himself, and you have to do the work on yourself. Because these are two different sides of the same coin. This is a reflection. This is a person looking into the pond and there's a being reflected back to them. And whatever it is that you think of yourself is being reflected back to you. If you felt that you were worth more, you would demand more. If you felt that you deserved more, you would not accept anything less than what it is that you felt that you deserved. Look at the way this man is standing up here, holding this cake with her. He looks sad, he looks depressed, he looks uncomfortable, and she looks like, yay, I'm finally going to get what it is that I want. Sis, you don't want it this way. You don't want this way. You can tell from the way that he's holding himself, from even the look and shape of his body, his balding head, that there's a lot going on inside of this man that is unaddressed. He probably is miserable in his own life. That's why he doesn't want to marry you. He's not even any person who can sit up there in a party that you've thrown in their honor and not appreciate it. What are you doing? At some point, you have to say, you know what, I love you, but I love me more. You have to put yourself first, put your feelings first, your needs first. Because if you putting this energy out there is matched with this, with him shaking his head. Let's go back through this again. Where the little kids, now the little children are involved in this. Uncle Chris, aka Dad, so she's probably taken in some of her sister's children. And then there's a young man next to the girl. So let's play it. So there's a boy that comes out. So now he's learning how to treat a woman from watching how this man is treating his mother. Because you see, this is what happens. Mother is the person I love and I think the world of. She is perfect and perfection. Everybody thinks their mother is God, is goddess. And then you come into contact with a man who is then mistreating you, and the children are seeing. So now the children are seeing this man is mistreating goddess. So this man must be above her, because who could mistreat God? Only something above God could mistreat God. And this is how men get posited as the prize in our community, because we allow ourselves to be denigrated. We allow our goddessness to be put underneath the foot of an inferior being. Well, I can't really call it, because he's still a being, but his behavior and the way that he's behaving is that of an inferior station in this life. If you're not happy with her, leave. If you don't want to be with her, go. And on her side, lady, what are you doing? You cannot find the healing through your father wound through this man. Getting him to love you is not going to reverse the years of pain and trauma that you received from your father not being near, or your mother not giving you the love that you needed in the ways that you needed. You cannot find your healing through somebody else. You've got to find that healing internally. So now she's gotten the children involved in this, and probably this little one coming at the end is their child together. And this child looks about 2 on their way to 3. And look at everybody. Everybody's so gathered here. Everybody is so happy and stunned. They think that this is so cute. But this is embarrassing. What we are witnessing here is an act of self-abuse on both sides. She's abusing herself by subjecting herself to this public embarrassment, this public humiliation. And he is abusing himself by staying in a situation of which he is not happy, allowing himself to feel these feelings of this person is lesser than, and he is treating her however it is that he's treating her because of how he feels on the inside. Rather than just going, taking his full agency and leaving, he's pretending as if he's not happy, or he's really feeling these feelings of lack of fulfillment in this relationship, yet he won't go. How many of us out there have known a partner who complain and complain about the relationship but won't leave? I want you to do some research on attachment styles and look at the avoidant attachment style. Deep in their heart, they're not playing. They really feel that you're not good enough. This isn't a joke. There's no aha moment. This is how they've navigated from each of their relationships. That's why they're still single, and that's why they won't commit to you. They do not have a healthy attachment style, and they probably don't even know about their attachment style. But look, if you're in a relationship with a person like that and you're staying, you most likely have the anxious attachment style, and you are constantly looking for validation through this person. And I'm here to tell you that you're not going to get it. You ain't going to find it. The only way to healing is to go deep within yourself and do that internal work. That's it. Because this right here is not it. Subjecting the children to this, and look at him. He's like, no. He's shaking his head, no. Sir, it's been 10 years. If you don't want to be with her, then what are you doing? You're just allowing him to just coast along inside this relationship while your fertile years are flying out the window like the pages of a calendar in a hurricane. Come on. I feel sad for her. And she's a beautiful woman that I'm sure somebody else would want to be with, but she has to value herself enough to be able to give that other person a chance, because most likely she feels that familiar feeling of longing for this man, longing for someone who will never love you, longing for a man in the ways that you longed for your father, who didn't show up on the days that he was supposed to come and get you on the weekends. So that you sat there pining for him, so much so that that feeling became embedded in you, so that when you went out there into the dating world and you had to choose between 2 people, one person was showing up for you and all about you, and you got the ick from them. And then there was another person who was a little flaky, wasn't returning your phone calls, and you felt the pitter-patter in your heart. Oh, this feels familiar. This must be love. Self-love is doing the internal work to realize that this isn't love. That this right here is some form of self-abuse. This isn't love. This isn't love. If it isn't love, why does it feel this way? Why does it hurt so bad? Why do you stay on my mind? This isn't love. It isn't love. All right. Man, that's just plain old sad, honestly. That's just plain old sad. All right, let's see this next video.
Where they say it's like no qualified men, or why do these one thing that I be peeping that be common is be having a resume full of bad relationships. Like ain't held the right down yet. And so what that tells me is your ability to choose is already sketchy, to say the least.
Let me address this real quick. I'm going to let the rest of the video play, but he's calling women bitchs, and he's talking about how you got a resume full of bad relationships that you don't know how to pick. No, where would they learn how to pick? First of all, this becomes a vicious cycle where father abandons them in the home and then creates this push-pull relationship where he's always perpetually unavailable or just not there, flaky, not showing up, or mistreating the mama or mistreating the children. That's why he doesn't show up. Where are they going to learn how to pick? People have to go out there and date and try and learn and get and do some internal work and self-healing. But he's like, yeah, you talk about how you can't find a good man, but you got a stream of bad relationships and you don't know how to pick. Where are they going to learn? They want girls who are 18 to 22. Damn it, you ain't had a chance to date. If you're 18, you were doggone. Remember, one of the guys that was on this show right here said he's looking for a girl who's 18. 2 years ago, she was 16. Where the hell was she going to learn how to pick a man? Come on.
The right down yet. And so what that tells me is your ability to choose is already sketchy, to say the least. So whatever grading system you got over there, you keep passing failing students. So I don't even think I need to fuck around over there for real.
And people are paying money to go there and get this badass advice. Listen, I need an event planner to contact me, and I need you all to tell me who are the best and brightest in the relationship space so that I can create a panel of intelligent people with intelligent, helpful discourse to come up onto a stage. Because the people, you see the people's faces in the damn audience. They're like, what the H am I hearing? She's like, what is this that I'm hearing?
For real.
Look at her face. She's like, this can't be for real. Did I really pay to get into this mess? Yet you're giving up your money to go into these spaces with people who are not really there to help you. Why are we asking and beseeching help from people who have not demonstrated that they have done the internal work and do not have healthy relationships for which they're speaking of? Come on.
Like, you ain't got one good one in your resume for real? You mean your whole little relationship career, like all of it bad, bro? Because it gotta be a situation like that to where you don't have enough good to blanket all of somebody. You feel me? Like, bro, you really have to look at what has happened. And it's not to say that people didn't do you wrong, but you have to look at what's happened to you if you've been corrupted to the point that you have a bias that blankets all of the people that you claim you still want to attract.
Oh my God. Oh, hold on. Let me get this back. Oh my gosh. Listen. They want women who are inexperienced and impressionable and young, who have not had other partners for which to compare what a good or bad relationship is like. Listen, everyone has relationships. Anyone who's dated has relationships that didn't work out. That's the nature of the beast. We have to stop encouraging people to stay in relationships that aren't working. And we have to equip people with the tools to be able to decipher what is right for you in a relationship from qualified people. We are constantly going to people that have no earthly idea of what it is that they're talking about in terms of healthy relationship or healthy self-love. I'm a self-love specialist. And what we have is we have so many people who are just failing. They're just failing. They didn't stand a chance. They came out their mother's house with the programming for dysfunction. They don't know. How is she going to know who to choose without trial and error? First of all, I remember when I was 13, the criteria that I thought made a guy a good person to be interested in is that he had a bubble goose. A bubble goose is one of those goose down jackets that are very plump and full with feathers. This is when I was 13. What did I know what to look for? I also had, this This was way, 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 way back in the days when light skin was still in. And so I was looking for a person who had light eyes and a bubble goose. I thought that's what made you a guy that was good, worth interest. And then as I grew and I got to know, people who had bubble goose, and I realized, oh, that's not it. Light eyes, oh, that wasn't it either. And then I had to do trial and error. I didn't know. Even with the tutelage of my father in the same home, I did not know. You can only know by going out there and lived experience. You can get the blueprint on the periphery, but you won't know exactly what to look for until you go and get that lived experience. But far too many modern men don't want modern women to have experience and then make complaints like this.
One thing that I'll be peeping that be common.
Make complaints about a woman not knowing who to choose. Okay, well, we can tell them what's the right criteria to choose and what to look out for, but each situation is unique. You ever been in a situation where you're like, I wish this will happen to me again because then I'll know exactly what to do. And then it never happens to you just the same way ever again. So it's like we can tell people, but every situation is nuanced. You have to learn by going in and seeing what the cause and effect is. A plus B equals what? And then you learn. Even as I date, I am still learning things about myself. Listen, I got caught up in a relationship with a person who was avoidant. I got caught in a relationship with a person who was avoidant. And I thought the person was joking. I didn't realize they were dead ass serious. Because I have so much self-love that I'm like, oh, this person is obviously underinformed. He'll come around. No, he won't come around. He won't come around. He won't. He won't come around. He honestly, truly does feel the way that he is saying that he feels. Don't. It's not funny. Don't take it for joke. Even to this day, I am still learning. I'm still learning. And this is the nature of life. I know that there will be people who will make fun of me for still learning, but that's because you make fun of yourself for still learning. You make fun of yourself, and you have got to learn to love yourself enough to stop criticizing other people for living. Empathy. Understanding what this life is really about. That there's trials and tribulations in each one of our lives, but these men are expecting us to be their God. You are supposed to be faultless, blameless, and know how to do everything right from jump. You're supposed to come out like the Madonna virgin whore. You never had intercourse, but you know how to flip it, smack it, suck it down. Get swallowed up. You're supposed to know how to do all of that with no experience. Listen, I don't even know what to say on this. Leave your comments below. Leave your comments below. That's right. Learning is all a part of the journey. When you stop learning, you stop living, and that's when it's time to go. Hold on, I got to say that again where this thing is not on the screen. When you stop learning, you stop living, and that's when it's time to go 6 feet under. Well, listen, congratulate yourself for continuing to learn. That's what this is, what the life journey is about. All right. Whew, that's crazy. Oh, we forgot to put our thing on. Let's get 22 minutes on the clock. Oh, you know what? Let's read these apples. Let's read the apples. Okay. So, Green Vegan says, I needed to move. Thanks, Tonya. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kiara sends $10 and says, for always remaining consistent. Thank you, Kiara. I appreciate that. Thank you. It says the operation couldn't be completed. Session error domain. I'll send you some hearts later. I don't know why I'm getting an error message. All right. Let's get to the next video. I want to show you something. While that's on my mind, let me show you something that I came across earlier today. Okay. Where is my logo? There we go. All right. So I take a listen to this foolishness. Some of you have seen this couple. They make videos online. This is the guy, Charles, from that couple. And I want you to take a listen to the stuff that he's saying.
Problem with most modern women, they want to be modern, but at the same time be a housewife. You can't do that. You can't. You got to pick one. You can't sit here and say you want to be married, but then you sit here and say you're a modern woman. You can't be modern and married at the same time. You can't. You got to pick one. You can only pick one. You can't do both, because I'm put like this here. If you could do both, 9 out of 10, your husband or boyfriend is a beta simp. I'm sorry. He's probably, like, if you sit here and say you can do that, your man is a beta simp. And mostly, and here's the thing, most of y'all strong and independent women, y'all don't know how to let a man lead. Which is why I say this stuff. When y'all dealing with a man who does more than you, works more than you, but you got the nerve to see him say you above him? No. No. Sit your ass down. Sit down. Here's the problem with most modern women. They want to be modern.
Okay, so the reason why I played this video is because I want you to just hear him. So we see a black man talking, and he's offering his advice about beta simps and modern women and relationships. This is the person that he's in a relationship with. This is the person he's in a relationship with. This is what I'm saying. Who are these people that we're taking advice from? Who are these people? And the thing is, we're being played because people are all outraged in the comments. That's all it takes for us to get upset, is to see a person with a penis stand up there and give us some criticisms. Who the hell is he? This is 2024. Let's stop. Let's stop listening to unqualified people. You want to see what the follow-up to this was? Let me show you the follow-up. This is the follow-up right here. This is the person that he lays down with at night. This person right here. This is the person he lays down with at night. Is this acne on this person's face, or do they have like a chin piercing? Are those You know, listen. Just listen.
I told y'all we was gonna make the internet all about us, and y'all worried about us, and we out here living our best life. I told y'all we was gonna make the internet all about us, and y'all worried about us.
Please listen. The person who is sitting to the left of this man is also an XY chromosome person. They do these videos where this person who is there in the light blue will make these dinners and be like, Charles, your dinner is ready. And be like, you got to treat your man like a king. I need somebody to put one of their most egregious videos to the top of my inbox on IG so that I could pull that in right now so that you all can see the type of skits and parodies that they do. Well, they say they're for real. But this is the thing. You do not know who these people are laying down with at night and what the quality of their relationships are like. You saw Fresh and Fit was up there crying, tears out their damn eyes with pum pum short bati riders on, running off the camera because they were just so fraught over being demonetized on YouTube. What internal work have they done? Who are they laying down with at night? What healthy relationships do they have? The little one on Fresh and Fit who looked like a frog, the dark-skinned one, he's on a website for sugar daddies paying white girls to want to be near him. So come on, you don't know who these people are with. Now he's laughing. This is the person he's kissing those bumps at night. Look, this person is rubbing those bumps and the 5 o'clock shadow across his neck and face. This is the person he's laying down with. I just want to, and look, live your life however you want to live it. Be whoever it is that you want to be. You could think however it is that you want to think of these people, whether you think they're attractive or not, or whether you are down for their gay relationship, or whether this person is supposed to be trans, or whatever the heck is going on here. All I'm saying is that these people that you see on the internet who are talking, like in that last video that we did, where he's like, oh, you got a string of bad relationships. Let's look at the string of relationships he has. Let's look behind closed doors and see what's going on in your life. Because people stand up there. If you are receiving advice from someone who never has to confer, never has to research, never says, I don't know, then you are being misguided by a person who is pretending. Like even when I was doing some videos, a few videos back, I said, this is not my wheelhouse. I am not as versed on this as I could be. I need to do research on this topic because my specialty is XYZ. I can admit when I don't know something. Think about these podcasts. When have you ever heard them say, I don't know? Honestly, I don't know. You don't hear it because they just sit there and make things up on the fly. This is why their talking points keep changing. If there's one thing about me, you will know that my talking points have been at the ethos, at the foundation. They have been consistent throughout the years. I stand on this, and even when people come for me, I stand on what it is that I believe in my heart, in my soul, in my knowledge, in the education and the research that I have done. I stand on that. And when I make a mistake, I say, you know what? I got this wrong. But that happens very rarely because I think before I speak. What are the people that are laughing in our face? I know this is hard to look at. I'll make it back small again. Because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I know it's difficult. I made it back small. But listen, I'm just trying to say, well, you know what? I'll go on that note because you all are tired of seeing. But I just needed you to see this. And I want you to, in 2024, I want you to ask yourself this question. Who is this person that is giving me this advice? Why are they giving me this advice? And what qualifies them to give me this advice? Fair enough, right? Fair enough. All right. I wonder if somebody was able to get me something to the top of my inbox. I don't have anything in the top of my inbox, but I've seen them before. So let's go ahead and play this video from this man. I wanted this one earlier, so thank you to the person who sent it to me behind the scenes. Oh my goodness, my timer has gone, it run out of batteries. So we need to be taking our break sometime. Oh, I never turned my doggone timer on. I don't even know when so let me give 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we're going to take a movement break. So get ready. Let me know which part of the body we should work on the next movement break. Let me know, because we did calves, we did shoulders. My shoulders are still on fire. So what should we do? Should we do some push-ups? Even if we do some incline push-ups on the desk, let me know what we should do. Let me know what body part. Let me know. Somebody says that was a lot. That sure was a lot. That sure was a lot. That sure was a lot. Okay, let's take a look at this.
I'm hoping to get this TikTok over to Black TikTok. Any Black parents, we have adopted a Black baby. Her name is Zoe, and I don't know what to do for her hair. I have this little brush. I have something from Shea Moisture. I really don't know what to use, so please, any Black parents or anyone who knows what to do with Black children's hair, please help me in the comments. Thank you.
Showing the baby's face and everything. Oh my gosh.
30. I'm hoping.
You know what? This is giving exploitation to me. This is giving. What was this guy? Oh my gosh. He does these parody movies. Borat. He does Borat. And he played this guy who adopted a Black baby, and he was using it as a prop. We've gotten to the stage of our lives now in this country where we have this person using a Black baby as a prop and now putting the baby's face on the internet, showing the baby's hair, talking about you got some Shea Moisture and this is a baby. Oh my gosh. On the surface, this looks like a man who is looking for help. But let me just peel back what's going on beneath the surface, right? This is insincere. This is a doll to him. This is a human being, and he's sitting up here he's sitting up here pantomiming as if this child is a doll. What to do with the child here? The child is just a few days or weeks old. The part that is most stunning to me about this, is that this person felt that they had the know-how enough to adopt a Black baby with having no Black friends whatsoever, none. There's no melanated person that you can go to in your life to tell you what to do with the child's hair, but yet you are in charge. You are governing over an entire human being whose experience you have no people near you to be able to give you any type of guidance, so that you have to seemingly disingenuously come to the internet beseeching people for help. Really? This man is not. The hospital, the agency that he adopted this baby from, there are no Black people there so that he could get some one-on-one counsel. We know that social work is comprised of mostly people of color. We know that. And yet there was nobody in person that he could ask, that he had to be like, I'm trying to get this video over to the Black side of TikTok. I need to know what to do. Do what to the hair? Why? Why are you doing anything to the... And you're just sitting up there beating that child in the scalp with this brush over and over and over again? The child is trying to sleep and you're holding the child up, just brushing on its head. Oh, my heart breaks for this child. Somebody brings up a good point. There's so many videos on YouTube. I guarantee you, if I YouTubed it right now, how to do a Black baby's hair. There's a white woman who braids her Black daughter's hair. She learned how to braid from watching videos. You don't see her, and you didn't see her ever at any time up on the internet using the child as a prop. Oh my God, Black TikTok, help me. What do I do with this child's hair? Oh my God, I got some Shea Moisture, you know. Come on. This child is a novelty to this person, apparently. Child can't even get any privacy, that the child's face is already on the internet, can't even consent to it. Look at him. Oh my gosh, my heart goes out for this baby. It really does. CPS? Okay, I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to do all of that. But somebody please tap this man on the shoulder and tell him this ain't it. Nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. I couldn't offer any advice on that one. That was just very troubling to me. Very, very troubling. Very. All right, let's see. Next up, what we have. I still didn't turn on my thing. Here, I just turned it on now. Gosh. All right, here is a video. Let's get this up and running. Let's click back in that again.
Like, you know, men want respect over love any day.
Right.
So it's like, in order for you to really be that woman in your household, you got to be able to take that hat off at the door from that business. You might be the top realtor. You might have 3-4 salons or got that online hair brand. But can you turn that shit off and be a woman at home? Because a nigga don't give a fuck about you being a boss in the house. Right. Bitch, this nigga don't put his mic down. Like, fuck, you ain't gonna talk.
Hold on. Let me show you who she's talking to on the side of her. Lord have mercy. Let me, I gotta grab my, I need to pull this out for real so that you can see who she's getting these accolades, these. This is who she's getting these accolades from. Let me. This right here, this man. This is who. Look, I just even look at his shoes. Look at his whole presentation. Look at him sitting there. She's so happy to be able to get kudos from him, and she's laughing because she's saying the things that she knows they want to hear. She's saying the things she knows that they want to hear.
Like, you know, men want respect over love any day.
Right.
So it's like, in order for you to really be that woman in your household, you got to be able to take that hat off at the door from that business. You
got to take the hat off at the door.
Be the top realtor. You might have 3-4 salons or got that online hair brand. But can you turn that shit off and be a woman at home? Because a nigga don't give a fuck.
An N-word don't give a F. Who are you messing with? You messing with N-words?
About you being a boss in the house.
Look, I just want you to see the man that she is getting all these from. Just take. I just want you to see him, because the thing about having pick me talking points is that you're trying to get picked, but by who? This is who she got sitting there doing all of the and put his mic down. This right here. This is who she wants to impress so desperately. Very interesting.
Right? Bitch, this nigga done put his mic down. Like, fuck, you ain't gonna talk.
What
Like, you know,
I don't even really have much more to say. It's 2024. It's a whole new year. How much longer? Remember, the questions of this year is, who is this person saying this? Why are they saying it? And what qualifies them to make these statements? She's obviously speaking something that has to do with her life and how she wants to do things. Look, if this is what you want to listen to, if you like it, I love it. Go for it. Go for it. The thing about it is, I don't even know what she's advising. What is she advising? That you have to turn that off, that you don't have to be a boss bee inside the house. Oh, okay. Listen, people are going to get together who are complements to one another. That where you are strong in one area, your partner may be weak in that area. Where you are weak in one area, your partner may be strong in that area. And that's how people get together and make really strong, cohesive units. Because if you think about it, puzzle pieces are not just squares that you just try to push up against one another. There are divots and dips. And where one piece goes in, there's an empty part there. Where this piece goes in, there's an empty part there. And that's how the puzzle pieces go together. You may be good at XYZ, and your partner may be better at XYZ. So are you going to be a boss in some instances? Yes. Are you going to need to let it down in some instances? Yes. And the same with your man, because there are far too many men who want to get with women who are ill-equipped to handle the tasks of life. So that if anything happens to him, the children are screwed. Your family, your home, everything is screwed if anything happens to you. Because you're not out there really, truly looking for a partner. You're looking for someone that you can lord over. You want a glorified maid with a Kmart ring. You going over there to Pandora's, getting yourself some costume jewelry ring to give to your boo so that she could come inside the house and clean up for you. But meanwhile, she's ill-equipped at this life thing. You don't have a partner. Ugh. I don't even know what to, because this has so many layers, because it's the why is she saying this? Who is she to even be saying it, and what qualifies her? I wish that a tornado would come and just sweep through all of these microphone warehouses and just blow all these damn microphones out to sea. Oh my gosh. I want to find this video right here. Hold on. I want to find this video.
What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What
did black women do to black men that was so bad? Let me search. Oh, refresh. Come on, refresh. All right. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? Okay. Damn. There's a lot of people that responded to her. A lot. Let me see if I can find the videos, the top video. I can't find it. Damn. There's a lot of responses to this, but not the one that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one with the guy who has the dreads, and he's responding to it. Because there's a lot of them here. But this one has a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. We'll probably just have to deal with it because I can't find the better version. All right. We got 2 minutes before our movement break. So how long is this video? I don't even know how long the video is. Here, let's take a look. Let us close this and then restart it.
I just have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What do we do historically that was so bad?
Stole our children and used them as...
Yeah, so you know, okay, it looks like this is on World Star Hip Hop. All right. I wanna pause it before he comes on.
I just have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What do we do historically?
Okay, so we start out with a problem. Why the hell are you on the internet asking and beseeching people to tell you what did black women do to black men that was so bad? We all went through the same passage to get here. We, on the other hand, had other sets of traumas and violence enacted upon us because we are womb holders, that we are keepers of the womb. First of all, it was black men who sold us into enslavement. It was them. And then 400 years later, you coming out on the internet trying to ask the very same people who are enacting all of these tragedies against us, what is it that we did to them? Girl, are you serious? And then this man is going to come out with an answer that is going to give her exactly what it is that she was looking for. Because when you open yourself up begging, weeping, and gnashing at the teeth, trying to get some answers from these people who don't care, you're going to see what's going to happen. Let's hear him now.
That was so bad.
Stole our children and used them as pawns for child support. You embarrass us on the daily by not dressing modestly. You talk about our mothers when we disagree with your behavior. You call us homosexual when we assert our masculinity. You lie on us to the world by telling them that we unalive you every 5.5 hours.
Oh. What? What? Oh my God. What? That's a lie? Oh my goodness. Let's go to the FBI. FBI data. Black women every 4, let's see. Oh, they talking about, please. Let me put black, okay, here. FBI data. What are you doing? I don't want, what are you doing? Here. Here. Here is, look, FBI data. Oh, gosh. At least 4 black women and girls were M-worded per day in the U.S. last year. This came out during the pandemic, and FBI data is corroborating this. This is what the FBI is saying. And so this man is saying that this is a lie. The FBI is reporting these of real life deaths. Look. Do you see this word right here? FBI. Do you see that? Go look it up for yourself. This article, what year did this article come out? You can Google it yourself. This article probably came out in 2022 or 2023. So at least 4 black women and girls were unalive per day in the U.S. And the number, they say, has gone up since then. Why is he saying that this is a lie and he's hollering and screaming, looking as sassy as can be, and saying that they're called gay when they assert their masculinity? No. Well, I mean, Gay men are man loving, so there could be some truth to that. That if you feel that your masculinity makes you holler at women and hug up and couple up on the backs of men, scooping them or spooning them, however you want to put it, there could be something very, at least, homosocial about you. Let's not play that game. But the nerve of him to be like, that's a lie, so that he's on the internet screaming and pretending as if the data is not the data. This is frightening. This is really frightening, honestly.
You call the police on us and get us thrown in prison or jail more than anybody else. You disrespect us when we try to bring together our families, which is what you did when you brought up Kevin Samuels in your video. You claim that
there's just so much. I'll let it play and then I'll stop it on the way back because there's just so much in here that needs to be responded to.
we're trash and deadbeat fathers, even though we are the most involved in our children's lives.
That study was debunked.
You always talking about how we bash you, but you never bring up the videos of us doing so. What you would rather do is just say it and then act like the videos we do post about you aren't about your behavior, mannerisms, and characteristics that we wish would change.
So black men are supposed to post videos about black women, about the mannerisms and characteristics that they wish would change. And then who are these black women? Why are you not going into the neighborhoods to create real change among the up and coming? Who are you talking about? What types of black people? What's the class, the socioeconomic status of the black people that you're talking about?
Now you are acting like a victim, crying to us because we're verbally telling you something.
So now you see, so he throws that right back in her face. Now you on the internet acting like a victim. Black women are victims to black men each and every day. Talking about we call the police on you more than any other group. Black women are unalived at a rate almost 3 times that of other races. Like, come on, the police needs to be called more, as a matter of fact. I don't understand.
Now, I'll admit, some of us ain't shit, but most of us are. Chill out with the pity.
You see this? Some of us ain't S, but most of us are. No, sir. Are you the most that's on here screaming lies on the damn internet that you don't even take the time to look up the data? You're just screaming out foolishness? Are you one of the ones that are SHIT or ain't SHIT? Tell me. Huh?
I just have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What did we do historically that was so bad?
Stole our children and used them.
Who stole what children? You are in the United States of America, patriarchy built on misogyny, and the courts are run mainly by men. Any man that doesn't have his children is because he hasn't done the things that he needs to do to get his children and be in his children's lives. Nobody stole children. You cannot steal children. Kidnapping is against the law. Go to court. You got all this money, right, to be traveling over the passports, right? You got all this money for that, but you don't have money to go to court to be with your children. And then who did you choose to have children with that would do something like that? You chose poorly, sir. You're supposed to be the leader, right? Who did you choose? Go to court and get your kids.
Them as pawns for child support. You embarrass us.
Child support? Child support ain't hitting on nothing. The average child support that's paid, that's awarded in this country is around what, $200 a month? And almost half of the people who are ordered to pay child support don't even pay. So it's like these men look at the news reports of these wealthy people who are getting thousands of dollars of child support imposed upon them so that their child can live a lifestyle in accordance with what the father can afford. And they are supplanting that onto themselves even though they're broke and their child support is $16 a month. It costs much more to care for a child than the amount that is awarded to the average person in this country in child support. And it's like these men won't go and get their children because I am sure, listen, years ago, I knew a young lady who had given birth to a child and the father skipped out. And she said, you know what, I can't go to work And I have to find a babysitter. The amount that sometimes going out to work is fruitless because the amount that I make going out to work doesn't cover the cost of childcare. She said, I wish my child's father would take the child so that I can go out there and work. I will gladly pay him child support. Why don't you get your child and then you receive child support so that you could get the $200 a month and see whether or not that covers clothes, whether or not that covers a decent place to live in a school district that's worth a damn, whether that covers shoes because a child grows out of their clothes every 6 months, whether that covers them needing things for school supplies, trips, field trips, haircuts and hairdos, that they have to go to the doctor, the insurance. See whether or not the $200 in child support a month covers that, especially when it comes to child care, so that the mother can go out and work, because $200 a month is not going to cover rent. Why don't you get your children and let her work and pay you child support? Do it that way. Because they can't and they won't. They don't want to. They just want to be up on the internet screaming. This man looks so abusive. If this man started hollering near me, I would put my head down and try to get the F away from him. I would not feel safe near this human being. Go ahead and thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. I forgot to say that. But we do, after we finish this, we're going to take our next movement break. My spine is getting a little stiff from sitting down for so long, so get ready for that.
On the daily by not dressing modestly. You talk about our mothers when we disagree.
Someone is embarrassing you on the daily by not dressing modestly? Who the F are you that some stranger is supposedly some embarrassment to you, so you feel you got dominion of somebody else's body out there? What about in the bush in Africa where the women are walking around topless? Is that immodest so that the men are supposedly embarrassed? Why are you concerning yourself with the agency and free will of a person that you know nothing about, that you have no tie or connection to, that you're embarrassed on the daily because another human being that you don't know dare dress in a way that you don't approve of? What about that all this damn hair on your face? What if there's somebody out there that don't like all that damn hair and talking about, I am upset with you because you got this damn nappy ass looking beard on your face? Does that make sense? And trust, I have no problem. Listen, I love natural hair. I just use that as an example. But I'm just saying, what if I felt that people should be clean shaven and I'm like, look at you, this is why this is happening to you because you got all this fur on your face? Unbelievable.
Agree with your behavior. You call us homosexual when we assert our masculinity.
Look at him. Would you trust him to be near you in any capacity? Honestly. If someone is calling you a homosexual, it's probably because you see man-loving. You think this man like women? Do you think this man right here likes women? If you think he does, put up a 1. If you know he doesn't, put up a 0. He doesn't like women. He may be sexually attracted to women, perhaps, but I can guarantee you he doesn't like women. No.
You lie on us to the world by telling them that we unalive you every 5.5 hours.
Data shows that your complaint is a lie. Listen.
You call the police on us and get us thrown in prison or jail more than anybody else.
I don't know whether or not that's true, but if you look at the data of the violence that black men are enacting on black women and each other, a black man in 2020, a black man was killed by another black man almost once an hour. Let me say that again. In 2020, a black man was unalived by another black man almost once an hour. It was 23 per day. More police need to be called. Stop this, not less.
You disrespect us when we try to bring together our families, which is what you did when you brought up Kevin Samuels in your...
Kevin Samuels wasn't trying to bring families together. And just the mere mention of Kevin Samuels' name is disrespectful to you. Kevin Samuels was abusive. He was verbally and psychologically abusive, and he played slap sounds when women were talking, conditioning men to the sound of a slap in relation to women. He would put up whip sounds, slap sounds, and call women all types of bitches. And he would denigrate them and tell them how they weren't good enough. And men sat there in a Schadenfreude arena cheering him on and paying him handsomely to do so. You goddamn right we'll bring up his name, even to this day. And if there's anybody here who has a problem with that, please, let me know you have a problem with it, and I'll take care of you right now. But I bet you you won't. I bet you won't. So look at his face. He doesn't even want you talking about Kevin Samuels. People have a right to talk about whoever the hell it is that they want to. Kevin Samuels wasn't about family. He kept trying to slide it in there, world without women, and just men with one another, and how men together. This effeminate man in his tight jeans and childbearing hips, imagining a world where men are together and there are no women to take from their resources. Listen, most gardening that is done by women. We can grow our own food, and without the threat of violence of men, if there were no men on this earth and women had to reproduce via parthenogenesis, it would be a very peaceful world without the violence enacted by men. We know that the Y chromosome is a broken X. Oh, let me just finish this up so that we could get through this.
Video. You claim that we're trash and deadbeat fathers, even though we are the most involved in our children's lives.
There was a study that was done by the CDC of which about 3,000 men were surveyed. It doesn't say how many black men were surveyed, and the study did not report on what it saw. It used the reporting from the men and what they said. And the very few black men that participated in the study claimed that they were oh so active. And then they used that as fact. That study was already debunked. We can see from the neighborhoods who are not involved fathers. We can see from how the community is that they are not involved fathers. But a few men scratched their little nuts together and filled out a survey, self-reported, and now all of a sudden these men in the manosphere are taking this for truth. Unbelievable.
You always talking about how we bash you, but you never bring up the videos of us doing so.
We never bring up the videos of you all doing so. You said people that women needed to keep Kevin Samuels' name out their damn mouth. Kevin Samuels was the basher. Fresh and Fit bashes. There are many podcasts all over the internet that bash. In 2012, it was the heyday. Sergeant Willie Pete, does that sound familiar to you? Thomas Sotomayor, does that sound familiar to you? These men did nothing but bash black women, and it was an arena of other black men who came out and did so too. We never bring up the videos of them. Listen, it took 10, 12 years for black women to come out and start speaking out against this, and now we have a revolution upon us. We never brought up the videos of them doing so. They're all over the internet right now. Even you are blanketly bashing black women for dressing, quote unquote, immodestly. Where are you, and who are the people that you're looking at, disenfranchised, disempowered women who are perhaps dressing for the attention of men that men love to see in that way? Instead of talking to your brothers about not getting with these women who are out there scantily clad, you're upset with the women for being scantily clad. This is what they learned how to do from male accolades. It's male approval that got women out there wanting to be able to get that attention, and they know what it takes. If you want some attention, you just pull this down low, hitch this up high, and here come the men a-running. But you don't talk to your brothers about rewarding that behavior, so that is the only way that some women can get men to pay attention to them. But you don't talk to your brothers about giving the average woman a chance, do you? The modestly dressed woman, you don't talk to your brothers about giving her a chance. No, because while the men are out there on their whole stroll, they like those scantily clad women. It's not until they start wanting to settle down that now they want a modest woman after they done built the world up with an army. An army of women who were rewarded with attention for scantily clad and demoralizing behavior.
You would rather do is just say it and then act like the videos we do post about you aren't about your behavior, mannerisms, and character.
Who are you talking about, sir? Why don't you address those women directly? Why don't you say you, ma'am, if they even care about your point of view? But what you're doing is you're making a blanket video on the internet, housing all black women underneath your complaint, and then say, why don't you bring up the individual men who are really bashing? But then you're not bringing up the individual women. Why don't you go talk to those women?
Characteristics that we wish would change. And now here you are acting like a victim, crying to us because we're verbally telling you something. Now I'll admit, some of us ain't shit, but most of us are. Chill out with the pity party.
See, so this is what I'm saying. This is why I don't understand why she came to the internet asking this foolish question. And to whom? What type of response did you think that you were going to get? What did we ever do? Girl, sit down. I mean, come on. Why? I don't even understand why she's beseeching them for an answer about what black women did to them. When you know that they are the perpetrators of most violence in our community towards men, women, and children. Actually, nope, let me say that again. Because I think I saw data that showed that men and women in the black community abuse children equally. So let me just rewind. Let me rewind that sentence here. Editor, pick it up right here. When they are the perpetuators of most violence in our community against men and women. So come on. Anyway, that's it. I want to hear your thoughts below. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even see why she would open herself up to this. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. It's time for us to get up and move. What type of music should we listen to? Should we listen to some R&B, some hip hop? It has to be music with no lyrics, though. Give me the style, the genre of music. I'll let you all choose the music that we listen to on the way to our movement break. And which body part should we work on? Oh, whew. We've done squats. We've done some tippy-toe leg raises. We've done some shoulders. I don't have any weights here, so we have to do body weight exercises. Let's see. What should we do next? I'm getting tired. I'm probably gonna stop doing these videos after the break. But what type of music should we go to the break to? That's what I'm curious about from you all. Let me see. Let's see. So we did funk. We did reggae. I wonder, R&B, classical, Afro beats, Latin music. What should we do? What music should we do? Let's see. Salsa is the first person that answered. Okay, well, listen, you got to be first. Person said salsa. Let's take a look at salsa and see what we have. Salsa, let's take it up and see.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Bueno, sí.
This doesn't sound like salsa, but okay. Somebody's saying they can't. Can you hear me? No sound? I need you to put up a 1 if you can hear me now. No sound? Okay. This is some interesting music. Okay, listen. It's not salsa, but it's something. I don't know what it is. So what we can do is we can do some standing ab crunches. Okay? So I want you to concentrate on crunching. Come on. We're gonna do some standing ab crunches for 2 minutes, and then we'll come back in on some Afrobeat. So I just want you to just do your crunch up your stomach. All right, and we'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes. I like this. It's kind of funky. All right, here we back. Come on. Listen, if you didn't do your standing ab crunches, the time is now. You can do them while you're laying down. You can try them while you're sitting down. So come on, get these. Come on. You feel it, right? Oh, I love this. I love it. Feel your. Just. Yes. Let me see if I. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whew. All right. I love this so much. Okay, so we got some apples that have come in. So Goddess says, just sent in a TikTok. Where did you send it in at? Khadija says, oh, it's not up on the screen. Hold on. Khadija said he's angry because his hairline ain't nowhere to be found. Really? That's why he's angry? He's angry because of that? Okay. Goddess Code says, just sent in a TikTok. Oh, via email. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Alvaro sends in $10 and says, for future collab against PP Boys. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Please contact me. Listen, let me tell you, if there's anybody who contacts me via email, you have to be aggressive with me because, like, you have to, like, persistently, like, reach out. Ray, reach out to me because I need to cover these 8 men who have been unalived in Colombia. ¿Qué está pasando? I don't know what's going on. You know what? Listen, I don't know what's happening, but we need to talk because I need to cover that story. And I need you to come on as the expert of what's going on in Colombia, por favor. Because the people here are, listen, what type of music do they play in Colombia? Do they play cumbia in Colombia or is that in Nicaragua? Let me see. What is the national music of Colombia? I'm gonna put something on for our Colombianos out there. Let's see. What is the music most popular in Colombia? Let's see. In Colombia, what is the type of music that is most popular in Colombia? Let's see. It says here cumbia. All right. Let's see if we can find some cumbia to put on. Let's see. Cumbia. Let's see if we can find some cumbia. Let's see. This is cumbia? Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know how people dance to cumbia, but here we go. This is not bad at all. Okay. Hey! This is. All right. This is not bad. All right. Hey. Uh-oh. This is not bad. You know what? Okay. Oh. Man. not bad at all. Oh man, that was nice. That was nice. Okay. Go cumbia. Go cumbia. Somebody said, how was the beat off beat? So silly. I have not been to a salsa club. I have not. That's probably why I don't know how to dance the salsa. All right. That was all right. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. And Hannah sends through $5 for channel support. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Man. All right. Whew. This feels so good. I'm so happy to be with you all. I feel like we should call it. How long have we been on? We've been on for 2.5 hours, but we haven't even done enough videos. But we'll probably need to come back out early. I feel like let me do about 3 more. Three more. Let's go. Let's go a little bit longer. But let me just make sure that my makeup is fine. How is my makeup looking? Cause see, I'm starting to sweat. Cause you know these movement breaks. This light is hot. Let's see. Okay. Whew. How's my lipstick? Cause see, I feel like it's drying out a little bit. Oh gosh. Okay. You know what? Let me put on some let me dust my face to get rid of the shine. Let me do that. Whew, man. All right. Let's do a few more. And then let me just dust my face. This is the TKO Skin or the TKO Cosmetics, the makeup knockout cosmetics. Hopefully, I'll be able to sell again one day soon. Oh, here we go. Okay. Because see, once I start sweating, you see how it's a little bit creased over there? I just want to get the creases out so that, here, we just powder. Okay, there we go. All right, we're ready to do some more videos now. Okay. Oh, my upper lip. Okay. All right. If you all are ready to go back in, I'm ready to go back in. But how's the lipstick though? Okay. All right. Let's do a few more and then we have to be very stringent with our break. So let's put up a 20-minute break. 20 minutes. And somebody says she sent me a video. Let me take a look at it now. Whew, that cumbia sounded it sounded just so guttural. It was nice. I liked it. I liked it. I'm going to have to look up online to see how people dance the cumbia. Because I know what I was doing was most likely not it. But it was how I felt like moving in the moment. You know, you just have to let your body do what it do. You know what I mean? You got to just let your body talk. Here, let me go. I got to log into my mail. Ooh, oh, you know what? I just got caught up. Oh, somebody sent money via PayPal. Okay, I need to, give me 1 second. Somebody sent a TikTok through. Okay, let's take a look and see what this is. All right, let's take a look and see.
New fear unlocked for anyone dating. I was told the most insane story over the weekend. Of course, I have to share it with you. This story is about a friend of a friend of a friend. So I don't know who this is. Sorry if this is you. So this girl goes on a Tinder date and they vibe, get on really well, have a really good date. So she goes home with him and she spends the night. She obviously liked him and they had a bit of a connection and he seemed normal. Then a couple of days after the date, she starts to feel a little bit not right down there. So she goes to the doctor, obviously thinking, this guy's giving me something. So the doctor does some tests and gives her some antibiotics. A few days later, she gets a phone call from the doctor and he says, you need to come in ASAP. Obviously, she freaks out, like I would freak out, like what is this? So she goes back to the doctor, he sits her down and says, we need the details, the name, the number, the address, everything of the person that you slept with. You would literally be thinking, that's my dog. You would literally be thinking, what the hell is going on, right? So the doctor explains, we have found out what's going on down there and it's not your standard. And he proceeds to explain to her that she has bacteria down there and that bacteria can only be found one place. This is where my jaw dropped. That bacteria is only found inside dead bodies. I'll let you process that for just a second.
Hold on.
The guy had obviously with a dead body and then with her. I literally don't think I would get over this. So obviously the police got involved. He was investigated. Turns out that he did work somewhere that had access to dead bodies. I'm guessing a morgue. And he was arrested. And I think he's in prison. There are so many fears about dating and this has just added to the list quite high up.
Oh my gracious. You know what? The data came out that's why they don't want to hire men at funeral parlors, morgues, and stuff like that, because people who have that fetish or that fantasy are seeking jobs there so that they can have access to these corpses so that they can defile them. Now, this is a hearsay, so we don't know how true this is, but we do know what the data shows, and the data shows that this is why that funeral parlors, morgues, places that have that process people who are no longer alive, that they are reluctant to hire men because of how the men defile the corpses. Unbelievable. This is, and then he was doing it unprotected, and then how did the bacteria get on? Oh, yeah. Be very, very careful out there. Very, very careful, because I'm reading this book on evolutionary psychology right now that does a deep dive. And it's talking about how men have evolved to really be very, very interested, how men have evolved to be very interested in intercourse, preoccupied with climaxing, that their hormones really drive them to just want to copulate. And it's like, these people are not exhibiting self-control. They feel that if it goes up, that something gotta happen to make it go back down. And this is too much. These are the leaders. I mean, they can't even trust themselves. Oh gosh, this is terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't even know what to say about this. Just give me your comments. Ugh. This is terrible, 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 terrible. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's close this. All right. Let me check the PayPal real quick. All right. So Trishelle sends through $10 and says, for the show, the self-love and support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see. Let's see if two or three more videos. Two or three more videos. Let me go to my stash. Let me see. Oh, the video of that man who was in the storage unit. Damn, do we even have enough? Oh, we don't have enough time to go over that whole boondoggle right there. But look at this. Let's jump on a woman real quick. Let's jump on us. Let's do that. Okay, so here. Oh, it's muted. Where's the volume? Oh, here it is. Let's try that again.
You take me on our first date?
You. If you dress like that, we going to the crib first, and then we could do whatever after that. If it depending on how that go. I know you ain't want me to get up here and lie to you.
No, of course not. I don't like liars. But, question. Why would you be taking me to your house?
Shit, what you want to hotel or something?
No.
B&B?
No.
Shit, car sex like that too.
Wait, oh my God, am I like selling sex to you? I mean, I just feel like, you know, I look good, body look good, but it shouldn't. You make money. It shouldn't. Yeah, I make money.
You look real good.
Right. Like this is like walking beauty, but like, you know, I have mad respect for myself. Where would you take me on a date? Is that your answer?
After the crib, we can go get some food wherever you like.
Where would you take me?
I said wherever you like. I'm real like.
Just whatever I want.
Yeah.
What if I want to go shopping?
Damn, you're gonna have to call somebody else.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to decline. But you know, you got that shit on. You fly.
I give them up these sisters?
When I walk away. Yeah.
So we not keeping Ace?
No, I'm not keeping them.
Walk slow now.
You take me on our first date?
You.
Okay. So she asked him, where would you take me on our first date? And it looks like she got the butt cheeks perched up with some thong on here on some dating show. And he immediately says, the first place that I'm going to take you is to the crib. And then she's like, no, why the crib? Then he's like, oh, you want to go to a hotel? She's like, no. He's like, oh, an Airbnb? And she's like, oh, well, what am I selling, sex? And he's like, well, we could do it in the car if you want to. Here, listen.
Selling sex to you? I mean, I just feel like, you know, I look good, body look good, but it shouldn't. You make money. It shouldn't. Yeah, I make money.
You look real good.
Right.
And he's talking about how good she looks, of course. And she's like, am I selling sex? But then it takes till we get to the last sentence. Listen.
Is that your answer?
After the crib, we can go get some food wherever you like.
So he's willing to take her to get some food wherever it is that she likes after he has intercourse with her.
What if I want to go shopping?
Damn.
So she says, well, what if I want to go shopping? I feel like there's a lot of confusion going on here. So she comes out with her butt cheeks ablaze. They're pumped up and in some thong where she's wearing some lingerie, right? And she's like, she's confused as to why people are seeing her and thinking that she is selling intercourse. I just, hold on, I gotta fix this again. Okay. And she's confused as to why people think she's selling intercourse. Then she says at the very end, well, what if I wanted to go shopping? So then are you looking for gifts in exchange for what? I feel like there's a lot of mixed messages going on here because I don't understand why she's in lingerie with her butt cheeks pushed up and out if she doesn't want people to be enticed by those butt cheeks. It's like she's leading with butt cheeks. You're leading with your booty. Your booty is out. And you're wondering why he's looking at your booty, wanting to play with it. This is the part that's confusing me. But what I think is going on is I think that she is like, well, this is walking art. So, okay, so she wants to show what is typically covered in our society and which is accessed via intimacy because she's wearing this lingerie. And she wants to be like, look, I'm walking beauty. And in exchange for my beauty, you should take me shopping. A man who is taking you shopping because he sees your booty, this man is taking you shopping because he's doing that as a down payment on the cheeks. I hope that this is making sense. Listen, there are different mating strategies. There's short-term mating strategies and long-term mating strategies. And short-term mating is casual intercourse. So what she's doing is she's advertising the goods that men love to see for short-term mating. So for casual intercourse, she's advertising the cheeks. But she's implementing her own short-term mating strategy with wanting to get the money up front so that she could go laughing all the way to the bank when he doesn't get any intercourse. So now they are in a conflict where one is trying to see who can use the other one first. This is not sincere. This is not the search for a sincere long-term partnership because she's leading with cheeks and trying to get shopping. And the only person who's going to take her shopping is a person who has money to burn, who's giving to charity, or somebody who's using it as a down payment for some cheeks. So that they're hoping that, okay, well, if I spend X, Y, Z, and in today's climate, with the way things are now, people want an assurance that they're going to, listen, might as well just go ahead and negotiate it. Why front? Just go ahead and negotiate the price up front. Just be like, listen, I'm willing to do X, Y, Z in exchange for shopping. See if you can get the shopping first and then make good on your promise. I don't understand what else is going on here. It's like each person trying to see how they can get over on the other. This outfit is manipulation, plain and simple. And she doesn't have the finesse. First of all, why is she going to a person like this looking for some shopping? What type of shopping does this person look like? He has on a shirt that says purple or Delphi or something like that. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't say Delphi. I think it says purple. And she's wanting what? Why do all of that? Why? When you can buy your own stuff. We did a video earlier where someone was talking about black girl luxury is dead and dying. Well, because we have people who are selling themselves and selling their soul for material goods. What is it that you want to do with what it is that you go shopping for? That you can't buy yourself, that you need? And if you need it and you can't buy it yourself, are you on some sort of social services or are you selling yourself in earnest? But this right here is a game. You got your cheeks out wondering why he wants to clap. I don't get it. And the self-love lesson here for me is about valuing yourself. She's like, I respect myself. Yes, I'm sure you do have a certain level of respect for yourself. There are incongruencies in your message. Let's see what she's saying right here.
But, you know, you got that shit on. You fly.
I give him more thesis.
So now he'll just settle for looking at her cheeks as she walks away. And then she's going to go show him the goods. Some man will be willing. She could go down to Miami right now and a man will take her shopping with her dressed like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. However, is it worth the hassle? Is it worth the hassle? What is it that you want that you can't buy yourself? And do you really need that? That's the question. Do you really need it? If you got to do all of this, like, come on, like, stop this. All right, let's see what else we'll get to. This girl, what is she saying? Oh, let's pay attention to this right here.
Before, can we stop asking men to take care of us and pay our bills immediately as soon as we meet them, as if they're obligated to financially make sure we're secure fresh out the gate? I will never understand this. I hear the craziest stories from men, how they'll go on a first date with a woman or their first conversation with a woman, and immediately she's making it a requirement and a standard to pay their bills and fly them out and take them shopping and drip them in designer and take care of their 3 kids. It's not even theirs, and this is the standard if you want to get to know me, let alone date me. That's insane to me. Like, I can't understand that or comprehend, because I feel like as a woman, you should hold your own and you should make sure your bills are taken care of on your own. I'm all for a man leading and providing and protecting, because that's what a man's supposed to do. And a part of providing is, of course, making sure that his woman is financially secure. But the key word there is his women. You can't just meet a man, he doesn't even know you. Y'all don't even know if you're going to be together, and the standard is you got to pay my bills. Like, that's crazy to me. But if a man met you on the first date and the first night and he wanted to have sex with you, you would be appalled and offended. Doesn't make sense. In 2024, can we stop asking men to take care of us and pay our bills immediately as soon as we meet them, as if they're...
Listen, and you know what? This is a strange video coming off of the tail end of the last video that we just did, but let's jump into it nonetheless. There are 2 different types of mating strategies: short-term mating and long-term mating strategies. If a person is interested in a casual hookup, then yes, go to the table negotiating your fee. Let me tell you, girl, listen. These men are wanting intercourse on the first date. The men who are looking for short-term hookup, they're looking for intercourse on the first date. So for you to focus your attention on women asking to be taken care of, you're damn right. You're damn right. She can't get her time back. She can't get her youth back. She can't get those fertile years back. So you need to come to the table negotiating. If this is a short-term casual hookup, what is it that you're getting? Scientists show that by and large, women are not going out. Ooh, goodness, that's loud. I want that sound to be lower. Okay, we got to go on our movement break just right now. Scientists show that by and large, women are not entering into casual intercourse for the physical pleasure of it. That the vast majority of women that enter into casual hookups are doing it for one of very few reasons. And the top 2 reasons is for financial gain and as an interview process to see if he's a potential for a long-term mate. Those are the top 2 reasons that scientists say that women enter into casual hookups. So ladies, let's just be honest with ourselves. And if these men are looking to come in and get easy access to a woman's body and she's willing to give him that easy access, then yes, what is it that she is gaining in return? Because the data shows that in 75% of these casual hookups that the woman is not having any type of she's not. So she's not receiving the physical pleasure. She's not getting the physical release. And you want her to stop talking about getting payment in exchange too? Now, the difference between this and the last video that we just saw, where I was criticizing that girl for having her butt cheeks out, that's because of the incongruency. Okay. If he wants to go back to the crib and you are offering short-term intercourse, go ahead, negotiate your price. But don't be there. Somebody in the comments said that she's dressed more scantily than a person walking the streets. Yes, she's dressed more scantily than the streetwalkers in some area. And in the areas where the streetwalkers are dressed like her, they're low-class areas, because the higher-class areas, the escorts are dressed plain as day at the bar, sitting up, and they still selling. So it's like you're dressed like a low-end street prostitute. I mean, I'm just being serious. Because I have no qualms with a woman deciding to do whatever it is that she chooses to do with her body. As a self-love specialist, I want you to love yourself and do what is in the best interest of your self-preservation, your self-honoring, all of that. And if you know yourself well enough to be like, you know what, I can sell this and I'm willing to do that in exchange for money, do what it is that you got to do, etc. I support you doing what it is that you choose to do with your body. If that is how you choose to do it and you're doing it from a space of I love, honor myself, etc., etc., I have to trust you on that. Go and do what it is that you want to do. But when there's the incongruency of being dressed like a woman at the point, for those of you who are from the Bronx, you know Hunts Point. They standing out there in the night with clothes on just like that, leaning into people's windows, asking them if they want a date. So it's like, I understand that, you know, she can be as naked as she wants to be. However, we also have to take into consideration the circumstances, the society, and the context in which nudity is viewed in our society. And she's wearing lingerie. She's not at a nude beach. She's not at the beach. She's in a dating scenario wearing what you would wear to bed with your significant other or somebody who's buying what you're selling. But this woman here, of all the things that she could talk about, she's choosing to use her voice to reprimand women for wanting something in exchange for their intercourse, their time. A woman has a right to charge whatever it is that she chooses to charge. Who are you to open up your mouth talking about you talk to some men? And then now the crazy things that you hear. So you got to reprimand women. Let that woman do what she got to do. Worry about yourself. But you see, the thing is that she wants to be in the good graces of men. So she's over here denigrating women for men. Why? You saw Jadenna sit up there and talk about how he robbed women of their baby making years. So if you as a keeper of the womb know that you can't get that time back and you know that this is what these men want, go ahead and negotiate your price if it's something that you're willing and comfortable and able to do. Go ahead, negotiate your price and do whatever it is that you got to do for you. But don't tell these women, so what should she do? What should she do? These men are looking for, they're looking for wife privileges from hookups. Having intercourse is a very intimate act, but they want to get all intimate up inside of you, but they don't want to part with some dollars that they made at work. Go ahead and part with the dollars, sir. The person is letting you inside their body. You want to get inside there? See, because this is the game. The game is, how do I get as deep inside her body as I can with minimal investment or no investment? Or how can I manipulate it so that I promise an investment and then snatch it back away? That's the game right there. You over here defending people with some depraved behavior. A man who is looking for long-term commitment is not out on the dates with these girls who are selling because they can get the vibe before they even go out. But what you're doing is you're defending some men who know that they're going out there for the hookup. And you're over there trying to beat down, you're trying to subdue the women. Don't worry, boys. I got this. Let me subdue them. Let me subdue the women so that they could just be there and just lay back. Because I guarantee you, if she was offering up some vagina on the first date, the men wouldn't be coming to you complaining because that is what they would be wanting. Otherwise, they just end the date and just go about their business. But most likely, he was coming into the situation. There was something about his vibe, his demeanor, his conversation that made her bring up bills. There was something about it. Or she just got no finesse. I don't understand what this young lady is doing. I don't understand what she's doing. You'd be surprised at the crazy stories that I hear from men. Yeah, you hearing the stories of their complaints, but are you hearing the stories of what it is that they're doing and how they're getting down for the get down out there? About how they're slinging peen from... Let me do that again. about how they swinging. I gotta do that again. All right, let me do that again. About how they slinging peen from California to Connecticut. They're not telling you about that. About how they use this so much that they can't even get aroused from normal play anymore. That now they have to go deeper and dive deeper into more depraved behavior, so that now they are trying to trick women who are selling out of the sale price and fee. And then hitting them with bricks afterwards. Okay, no. That was off base. That was off base. All right, listen. On that note, girl, listen. Just stop this. Stop this. You're too young and you're wasting your time. Let men fight their battles. They know what they're doing. They're looking for cheap, easy punani. The men who are looking for long-term committed monogamous relationships, they're approaching it in a different way. And they damn sure aren't complaining to you about women trying to sell it on the first date. They're not doing that. No. Because they know where to look. They go into eHarmony, not Tinder. They're going to a serious website that's for serious people looking, or they're going to a matchmaker or having somebody that they know connect them with a person. But no, they're swiping right. And what was the woman doing, wearing, and being on this site before she came out to this date? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they want to try to turn a blank into a blank. See, so many words we can't say. But nonetheless, let me go on and get out of here. This is foolishness. Foolishness. That's what this is. This is pure foolishness. OD. Damn, I want to see this video. I want to see this video here. What is her name? Her name is healing_Sadie. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this. Are you all enjoying the show? Oh, we're supposed to go on our movement break. That happened very quickly, didn't it? We need to stretch anyway. So let's see. We'll probably play some mellow music and then we'll come back to that. And let's see. What type of music should we play? Should we do some pop? Some country? Give me some. We did some Afro beats already. We did some Latin music. There are men who make videos like that reprimanding men. Didn't Derek Jackson build a whole fortune off of pandering? Didn't he? Let's see. Come on, give me some suggestions for music. Let's see what music we should try. We did funk. Should we try some country music? Let's see. I like country music. Let me see what we have here. All right, this sounds like it could be a dope song. Let's see how they're gonna drop that beat. Let's see when that beat drops. Let's see when that beat drops. Come on, when that beat drop. Come on. Ain't no beat gonna drop? I thought the beat was gonna drop. Ain't no beat gonna drop. Let me see what we... No, I don't know if we're gonna be able to rock with the country now. Let's see. Yeehaw! Come on, listen. I didn't see y'all give me no suggestions, so come on. Get up out your seat now. Come on, don't see, don't see, don't see, and oh, come on, don't see, hey. Come on. Somebody said, Tonya, this ain't it. And somebody else said it was cute. So then what's the problem? What's the problem? All right. Let's see. All right. So what else do we have? Come on. Let's see. Come on. This is what I'm saying. Somebody got the horses up. Listen, there's all types on my show. Why is somebody closing their ears? You mad rude. All right. Give me some. No one is giving me any suggestions. No one is giving me any suggestions. So let's see. Let's see. No? Let's see. All right. This sounds like samba, like bossa nova. All right, I'm trying to find something good for us. Let's, come on. All right. All right. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. You can get up. You can move to this. Come on. Y'all hated on my country music. Come on. Come on. Listen. Somebody said Hawaiian. Okay, let's see if we can find some Hawaiian. Let's see if we can find some Hawaiian. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. This sounds like country music. Y'all didn't give me no suggestions. I guess, listen, it's nice to try something new. Why not? Try something new. Why not? Why not? Hey. Why not? Why not? Why not? That was cute. That was cute. All right. That was cute. That was cute. That was cute. That was cute. That was really cute. That was cute. All right. So there was a video. If you're not getting up during these movement breaks, you are really cheating yourself, because this is a great opportunity to just get the blood pumping again. You know what I mean? Well, let's go to the hoedown. Am I talking about the hoedown? Oh goodness, this was so nice. This was nice. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. All right. So what we're gonna do now is jump back to the video that I was about to react to, and then we'll probably be calling it a day. We're already at 3 hours, so I think we did a good job, at least, getting these videos done. Wait, what did the plainest Jane say? Hey, plainest Jane, how are you? Damn, I went and got my country hat and whatnot, and now I gotta grab some flowers and belly dance. Shat. I liked my country. Get up. You know what? All right. Say less. Say less. We're gonna get our country back on then. Since plainest Jane requested country, we going back over to country. So you know what I do like? I do like bluegrass. So let's see if they have any bluegrass. Let's see if they have any bluegrass. Let me see. Let me see if I can search. Let me get where's bluegrass? Huh. Let's search. Let's see if I remember what I remember. Oh, here, bluegrass. Let's see. Bluegrass. Let's see what this is. This is not bad. All right, how about this one? All right, very interesting, very interesting. Let's see. I wish I could organize these by BPM. Oh, look, high tempo. We can. Look. This is called Run Dry River. Let's see. Come on, Jane. Get up and get your hat, girl. Girl, go get your hat. So down. Come on. Hey. That was dedicated to the plainest Jane, who already had her country hat out, and she didn't want to put it back away. All right. All right, let's get to the last video, and then we're going to be reacting to. Go ahead and thumbs up the video. If you wanted to send a Cash App through, send it through now, because this is going to be our last video. If you want to send the PayPal through, do that. The links are in the description. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, somebody got a banjo. That's so cute. All right, let's take a look and see what we have here. Oh my goodness. I love you all so much. You all are so crazy, just like me. Oh, there's cowboy boots too. Wow. All right. Let's get this. Let's see. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Here. There we go. Let's get back into serious mode. Let me make. Oh, I didn't check the apples. Okay. Apples are good. All right. I want to go to Texas now. Bluegrass isn't in Texas. Bluegrass is in like the middle, like Kentucky and stuff like that. It's not in Texas. All right. Texas had the cowboy ballads and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Oh, somebody said Tonya got moves. Too funny. Too doggone funny. All right. Let's get to the video. Let's get to the video. Let's get to the video. Too funny.
It's been 7 days since I cleaned my kitchen. In fact, it's been that long since I stepped foot in it. My son and I got COVID while my husband somehow managed to avoid it. So we isolated on the top floor. The kitchen is so much worse than I could have imagined. I don't even want to look in the sink. A huge part of me knows how bad it's going to be, because the entire kitchen smells like vinegar. That means there's rotting food hidden somewhere. I don't want to know what these sticky substances are, because the second that I do, I just want to quit. I throw away this cup because there is no saving it, and a huge part of me wants to feel shame over how the kitchen looks. The entire bottom of the sink is filled with old food. Every time that I think I've seen the worst of it, I'm proven wrong. This is a smoothie that I made before I got COVID. I can't believe how disgusting things are, and I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of the smell. But I refuse to tear myself down over the state of this kitchen. Most days I was too exhausted to get out of bed. And when I could force myself off of it, it was to take care of my sick little one. When some of my symptoms started to get better, I was working every day. I also did the laundry and cleaned the entire top floor. Acknowledging what I was able to do doesn't mean that I'm proud of how my kitchen looks. The smell alone told me how bad it was before I even saw it. But at the same time, I can also recognize I did the best that I could.
She's taking the trash out too. So what did her husband do while she was sick? Hold on, let me just hear that last sentence again. Because when I saw her taking the trash, I had to pause.
Or even saw it. But at the same time, I can also recognize I did the best that I could this week. It's been 7 days since I cleaned my kitchen. In fact, it's been that long since I stepped.
Wow. So you know what? This has started a trend on Twitter called #MarriedSingleMother. Because these men act like marriage is this tremendous prize bestowed upon women that's going to make their lives better, when instead you get pushed into servitude. She was sick and she had to take care of her son, had to do the laundry, had to clean the top floor, had to work, and he never did anything in the kitchen. He never put anything away. Why would he? She's the maid, and the maid is sick and can't come in today. I mean, these men are repeating our talking points, talking about, you think that taking care of your family is slavery? What is this? She had to throw cups away because they were so badly spoiled and soiled. Her husband did nothing. She couldn't even be sick for a week and he handled and hold things down. He didn't even take out the damn trash. So, okay. So what is her husband doing? Because, mind you, remember she said she had to work once she got better. So she's not some stay-at-home woman who ain't got nothing to do. He didn't even hire someone to come in and help. Okay, let's say he doesn't know how to do it himself. He didn't hire anyone. He didn't hire a cleaning service because he said, well, that bee is going to be up any moment now. Why should I hire someone? This is unbelievable. This is why women are opting out. This is why women are like, we'd be better on our own, because if she lived on her own, she would have only had the dishes that she used before she got sick. But that man continued to use dishes and use the sink and eat and do all of this stuff inside the house. And never once did he think that he should. And look, the table has stuff all over it. There's bags there. And she's like, I refuse to feel bad about how this. Why should you feel bad? And this is the status quo in their house. And listen, if she like it, I love it. But for the rest of us who are awake to how marriage equals slavery for women, well, the wrong types of marriages equal slavery. because marriage is just a piece of paper. We marry people. But what are the ideals that this person holds true inside of them? Look at this mess. This is disgusting. What is she gaining? She works. So it looks like a nice house. Maybe he's paying for this whole big house, and I mean, is this worth it? Rather than being in a small apartment where you got a nice little apartment that you can care for in the way that you care for it. I don't know. She's oversharing her unfortunate situation. Listen, there is a revolution that is upon us, and women are waking up all over the world, and these stories are not uncommon. There are far too many situations like this. Too many. How many? Who is surprised by this? If you're surprised, put up a 1. If you ain't surprised, just go ahead and put up a 0. If this just seems like something that would happen. Hashtag single married mom. Hashtag married single mom. It's a new trend. It's trending now. Because these women have no help. And the men think that the little bit of money that it is that they're making or contributing is enough. She's on her own. She can't depend on him. She couldn't even depend on him to care for the sick child while she was down. And he probably spent so little time with the child that that's how he managed to avoid COVID. Now, I can understand if they were all sick. Oh, look, you all are putting up your thing. Exactly. I can understand if everybody in the house was sick, but he was well. And what did he do? Isn't he embarrassed? She's talking about, I'm not going to feel bad about how this place looks. I did the best I could. How does he feel? Is he not embarrassed? That he sat up there the whole week while she was out and just piled up dishes in a funky sink. Didn't even pour out the smoothie. Oh, the thing is not up on the screen. My gosh. Didn't even pour out the smoothie machine. Didn't even empty out the smoothie machine. Didn't take out the trash. Nothing. Didn't wipe off a cabinet. Didn't even put the boxes away. You saw that there was all types of open boxes. He couldn't even cut up the cardboard and put them in the recyclables. Nothing. What is the point of being married? You work, you make your own money. What do you need him for? Look, see the boxes? What do you need him for? Look, plastic, he couldn't even throw that away. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What is he used for? What is he needed for? She's not getting the emotional, psychological support that she needs. The only thing I can imagine that he provides is some financial benefit, even though she works. And thank goodness for that, because when it's time to make different decisions, at least she has the autonomy to do so because she works. Listen. But hear them tell it. You're not even married. I bet you're not married. She's married. Marriage is not a badge of honor. It's not. Marriage is a piece of paper. Who are the two people in the marriage? And the person she's in this marriage with, this is embarrassing. Somebody said trifling. You're damn right. Go, Hannah. You're damn right. All right. So, there, we did it. We did it. I'm too tired to go on. I feel like the quality of the videos is going to go down because I'm tired now at this point. So I'm going to try to come back out because I need to have enough videos for my editor to be able to edit for the month. So, so I have to do 30 videos so that I could post one a day. If you're not on the other page, make sure you go to the other page. That's where these little clips will be so that you can share them with your friends and family. Go to, it's Tonya TKO Clips. Elle, can you put up the link for the other page inside of the comments? Yeah, this is how marriages be looking behind closed doors. So, you know what? We're going to go out to some funk music, but I want to see what was your self-love lesson from all of the videos that we did today, because we covered a lot of videos. So what is your self-love lesson from the videos we covered? Somebody says I would probably throw all that ish away. She needs to throw all of it away. And the marriage too. She needs to throw him. Well, they can go to counseling, but it's these types of issues are I don't want to say systemic, but that's how the relationship. I didn't even get to pull out my popcorn. I can only eat a little bit of popcorn because I stayed so late on the video that I can't even eat a meal right now because I'm going to be going to bed within the hour. Somebody is saying country music. Y'all are fools. Y'all are fools. Y'all are fools. So silly. Come on. Let me see the self-love lessons. Listen. Paper plates are not going to throw away the boxes and all of that. And you can't be passive aggressive. This is something that needs a serious conversation. A serious conversation for real. Oh, wait, there's another video. Ooh. I ain't looking at this other video. This thing look a mess. I got to control W on this because her sink look nasty. I can't look at that no more. Funk music like some George Clinton. Okay. Respect myself and love myself first. Okay. Okay, love myself first. Never sell myself for less. Let's talk about what we do want in the self-love lesson. Instead of never sell myself for less, talk about demanding your worth. I like that. That's the link to my page. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. It should be TonyaTKO.com/clips at TonyaTKO clips. That's what it should be. I'm so hungry. Let me see. I hate to be eating up in y'all face like this. Let me put it away. Wow. Exactly. Some science experiments in that sink. Yes. Know my worth. Yes. Ray, yes, I want to do a collaboration. Please write to me on my website. I told you when I read your apple that I want to do a collaboration. Were you not here when I read your apple? Oh, no. Please. Because we play cumbia and everything. Were you not here? Write to me on my website, please. I attract high-value people, places, things, and opportunities to me. I love that. Yes. Yes. I make myself a priority in my relationships. Perfect. All right. My self-love lesson from today's video. There's so many in this video. So many. However, I will say that one of the overarching, I'd say this, my self-love lesson is about having and nurturing compassion for people in 2024. Like these people who make these videos, like really widening my heart enough to have compassion for people who I vehemently disagree with. I don't know why YouTube is, see how it has the youtube.com and then it has the TKO clips? That is all that it's supposed to need. I think it's giving like some, here, I'll put this right here. Thank you. I'm going to paste it because this is what it should be right there. That should be the whole thing right there. TonyaTKO.com/clips. That's where these clips are going to be. All right. So this just lets me, it lets me know about 2024. I really want to have compassion for people and where it is that they are in their journey, because there's a reason why these people are making videos like they make and with their talking points that they make. So 2024, I'm really focusing on just having the self-love lessons be more surrounded on us, ourselves, and creating change in our lives. This is part of the reason that I booked the theater for our event in April, and I need to get the tickets up and running for us. All right, so I will see you all in the next video. Let's go ahead and see about getting our funk music up. Let's see what we have for funk. What's the genre of funk music? Afro funk, is it? That's let's see, Afro funk. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for Afro funk. No, that's not it. Let's see. No, I don't know what type of funk this is that these people are playing. All right, let's see. What's this? That's interesting. Let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see what this is. Let's come out of the Afro funk, because I don't know what they're doing over here. Let's see what this is. Not bad. If I had some hair to swing. All right. Why somebody gonna call me out of line? I'm gonna have to go back. Let's see. We got some 1970s funk, because all right, listen, go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Listen, this is crazy. Okay. This sound more like it now. This sound more like it. Okay. very soon. All right. Oh, somebody said 80s funk. Okay. Let's see 80s. Let's see 80s. Let's see 80s. Let's see if I can find 80s. I see 1960s, 1990, 1980s. Here we go. Let's see, 1980s. Here. I don't know. I don't know about the 1980s funk. Let's see. Oh, this is that, like that guy, Morris Day. That's like Morris Day. Yeah. All right, let's see. We can't go out on that. I gotta find something good to go out to. So how about soul funk? Let's see what that is. This sounds like pop funk. This sounds like pop funk. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just listening to stuff that's too fast. Oh, look, Motown funk. Let's see. Let me just go to the here. No. I don't know what's going on. Let me go back to no. Let me just go to funk. Nah. Let me go back to funk, and I'm just gonna play my same music that I typically play going out. Okay. Okay, this is the type of music we can go out to. Listen, this is what we going out to, like a smooth drive on a Sunday in the country. All right? I will see you all in the next video. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Tonya TKO, and I'm out.